That was my news and note for the day, is that my air conditioner was out and it was very hot.
Your air conditioner. You know, you're like the third guy I've heard around here whose air conditioner's out.
Just them. I guess it was just a Freon. I don't know. It just wasn't blowing. It was hot.
They're just having to work harder this time of the year.
Yeah, no, I know. It's 80 damn degrees.
You're talking about in your car?
No. My car's top line. No, my car works great. I'm talking about my home, my domicile.
Your house?
I don't have a house, but yeah, like my domicile. No AC.
Didn't you mention Freon, though?
Well, I don't know. A coolant. I feel like it said Freon whenever I went to put in the work request. I feel like it said Freon because I usually just call it coolant. But
is it completely out?
No, it wasn't completely out.
It's just not blowing cold? Or?
I was able to kind of wiggle it around a couple of times, hit it with a hammer, or just kind of pound on it. It eventually kicked on, and I think in the middle of the night got it up to an acceptable level. But I had the windows open and everything. It wasn't working very well.
Are you doing a bit?
No, I'm not doing a bit.
What are you talking about? Hot. You hit on it. You have a window unit?
No. Just sometimes you just got to turn it off and on and just kind of smack it around a little bit.
Smack what around?
The knob, the thing that's on the wall.
The thermostat?
Yeah, the thing that's on the wall. You just hopefully shock its system into kicking in. Then I went in and banged on the unit a little bit. Like you just got to hit it.
What unit?
There's like a big ass air conditioner in my closet. I don't know.
In your closet?
That's right where the unit. It's a big ass thing in there. I don't know. And something's got to blow the cold air. I assume that's it.
Now, why would it be blowing cold air into your closet?
No, the big unit's in the closet and it goes through the ceiling. It like connects up to the ceiling.
Oh, so you banged on that?
I banged on that and I banged on the thermostat both.
Okay.
Kicked it a couple times, cursed at it. And I will say that I think, eventually in the middle of the night, I got chilly. I got chilly. I was laying there naked just on top of the covers for a while.
Right. Yeah, sometimes you have to do that. You got to, I know how that goes. But then you wake up in the middle of the night, you'd be cold.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. But the problem is my old lady hogs the covers. Frank hogs the covers. So then I'm starting to move around and I'm waking people up and I can't get it. So I was struggling a little bit. But that was my news and note. I got a little rattled. I forgot about it. And then the show spiraled in the first segment with the video going out. Jackson, thumbs up. Do we have that fixed? Shout out to the boss. Wow. Did you watch him know how to do it?
Excellent.
You know how to do it if it happens again?
I have an idea.
Okay. Shout out to you. Did we just launch the stream back? Is that how we did it?
Yeah, I think just refreshing the page and then going down. He showed me how to actually go in and add each camera. That was something I didn't know.
Oh, yes. That's where, I was talking down at the bottom, right? Where you just hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sam was telling me yesterday
he's got to be so annoyed. The boss. He's got to be so annoyed at having to run in here and fix all this damn stuff. And, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. You don't know. I mean, you built it and you redesigned our video stuff, but you didn't seem to take the time to learn the ins and outs of it. But that's fine. But 2 days in a row, he's had to come in and fix it.
I took a course on building it, not how to properly run it.
Yeah.
So maybe I should have, but.
Well, I mean, it's day 2 of this?
Yeah. I know.
I'll take a crash course over the weekend.
It's not your fault. And we're all learning together.
Much like out on the party barge, there are going to be kinks.
It's tough on this side of the glass because do I think that I could go over there, poke around, and eventually figure it out? Sure, probably. I'd say 80%. I won't say it's a slam dunk. I'm not the best at that stuff, but I think I've been around it enough to where I can poke around and find some stuff.
You're not a total Malouk.
No, but the problem is we got 3 minutes. You know what I mean? We got to do the radio show. I can't be over there trying to do it while trying to do the radio show. So then we're like, boss. He's probably like, damn it, why'd I get here so early today? But shout out to him for getting it fixed. Good job by you, RB. Jackson, hopefully you learned. Cody, what do you want to talk about?
Well, I was going to say Sam's
air conditioning. Yeah, his air's out too. We don't need a whole rundown of everybody's air that's out.
Well, he told me his is going to cost $5,000.
In his car?
No, in his house.
Well, it's not his house. He's not.
Well, no, he won't have to pay for it, but somebody's going to have to pay $5,000. So hopefully you don't have the same problem he does. Is all I was going to say.
Well, see, he's living with the homeowner, so Did that just like not get brought up in inspection? Did they know it and just didn't care? Did they get something pulled over their eyes?
I don't know. Sometimes I think this time of the year, you kind of
just separates the men's from the boys when it comes to those units.
Sure. Yeah, that's what they say. It's that time. So
okay.
What do I want to talk about?
Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
Well, football for me.
Football.
That's always a big thing for me. There's something big going on at Texas A&M.
What's happening at Texas A&M?
Well, their dog Reve.
I had no clue what the dog's name was. Yeah, I had no clue.
How do you say it?
Reveille?
Yeah, that sounds better. Reveille. Well, Reveille had to have its eye taken out. The dog, they had to take its eye away from it.
About to change it to Najee.
Huh?
Like Najee Harris.
Yeah.
Is he missing an eye?
No, but he messed up his face. He messed up his face the 4th of July.
Sorry for interrupting, Cody.
Oh, no, it's fine. This is not very important, Bubba. It's just that Reveille is now going to be a one-eyed dog. Apparently, the Texas A&M Border Collie mascot had her right eye surgically removed after the veterinarians diagnosed her with glaucoma, the university president said Wednesday.
Now,
so that's a big topic.
Do they not switch the mascot like we do?
Yeah, no, I'm sure they do.
I think they've had multiple dogs.
Yeah,
I feel like
the same one the whole time, Jackson.
If Smokey, whichever current number it is, had something like that, they would just get a new one.
Yeah.
Smokey the next
number. You think
number.
they just put Smokey down?
I don't know. Because they don't put any of them down. They just go on to live with.
Well, let's say our Smokey right now has glaucoma. Do you just stick him out there with an eye patch, or how does that
that's
work?
What I'm saying. Why? I mean, are they going to put a handicapped dog out on the field for a mascot?
I mean, he'd still be able to walk and everything.
I mean, some schools
have an eye patch.
Some schools already do put out a handicapped dog.
Yeah, like Georgia.
Yeah,
good one, Bubba. I mean, I kind of stepped on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let Bubba tell his own.
Well,
joke?
I mean, I knew what he was going for.
Yeah, can he tell his own joke though? Sometimes you gotta know the punchline, but you just let the guy.
Well, no, I don't think that's a joke. I mean, I'm 100% serious. That dog's got problems.
How does this affect Texas A&M? Because it sounds like to me this might be their season where they actually break through finally. They got a lot of talents. They got an exciting quarterback, and now they got something to play for. Reveille is now their sister Jean.
Yeah.
They can go out there and rally for Reveille.
Well, it might be the spark that they've needed.
Win one for Reveille. I'm glad they're not on our schedule.
Yeah, I mean, this might get them to 9 wins.
Do you think Texas A&M hates us? Like some schools like kick our ass. Like some schools kick our ass, but like we have the leg up on Texas A&M in every sport right now. We beat them the last time we played in football with Joe Milton. We barely scored any offensive points, but it was enough to win. Shout out to D. Williams. We beat them for the SEC championship in basketball a couple years ago. And then, of course, in baseball, we won the national championship over them. So, like, I feel like an Aggie hates to see us coming.
Yeah, and don't forget that 04 Cotton Bowl. That was another one. Or was it 05? It was after the 04 season. We've always beaten A&M anytime we've been matched up with them. I guess they got us that one in Butch, 2016 down College Station football, but that's the only one they've ever gotten.
I imagine they hate us. They don't mix it up with us too often, but I imagine that they hate Tennessee fans. It hurts them. It hurts them to have to like try to argue on our behalf for the whole real UT thing.
Yeah, they don't feel good about it, I'm sure, but they do have to do it because they could never hate us as much as Texas, of course. So they'd rather, take those shots at Texas. Yeah, it says the dog though she lost her right eye. Would you rather lose your left eye or your right eye if you had to pick?
Shout out to Lisa.
Who?
Lisa
Kudrow?
I mean, Phoebe was a great character. I like Lisa. you know, I don't know how I feel. Like Phoebe was always a distant third for me. There's times though in early seasons where I find, you know, myself looking at Phoebe though and being like, you know what, I kind of see it. But her character kind of annoys me, and I like the actress Lisa Kudrow. Like I get happy when I see her for the most part. But no, Lisa Lopez. No, nothing ringing a bell for any of you guys, you uncultured swine.
Yeah, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Does it have to do with losing your right eye?
No, it would be your left eye.
What happened
You
to
think
her?
her name was Lisa Right Eye? Are you familiar with the group TLC?
Yeah, waterfalls.
Yeah.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Lisa Left Eye Lopez.
Oh,
She
that's what
died.
they
We
called her?
lost left eye.
Okay.
Because look what an accident did to left eye. First Aaliyah, now Romeo must die. No, nothing. Thought you were a Kanye fan. Never mind.
Yeah, I like Kanye. What song is that?
Never Let You Down.
Okay.
College Dropout, track 8.
Yeah, I've heard it, but I don't know all the words to everything.
Well, there was a famous singer in the R&B group TLC.
Right.
She went by Lisa Left Eye Lopez, and she died. She died at a young age. We lost left eye. So when you said, would we rather lose right eye or left eye? I said, shout out to Lisa, because she was Lisa Left Eye. Never mind.
Don't need no scrubs.
I'm sitting in a room with one scrub and across from 2 other scrubs.
I mean, I've named 2 TLC songs. That's probably more than Jackson could have named. I don't know about Bubba.
I don't know. Jackson, I rode in Jackson's car, and he was...
You rode in Jackson's car?
Yeah, I rode in Jackson's car. He was driving me around, and he was listening to old stuff. Now, you know, he's shaking his head yes that he doesn't really know any TLC. That's fine. He doesn't really seem like the type. I don't really take Jackson to be the one that rides around listening to women. Like, I imagine he thinks that women aren't very talented at most things, and they don't need to be on a microphone. They need to be in a kitchen somewhere, like, you know, cooking and...
Hey, don't forget that lettuce, sweetheart.
Getting pregnant and raising kids and all that. Like, I imagine that's how Jackson feels.
Get that broom when you're
I
done.
have no issue listening to female musical artists.
Well, you should try TLC. They had some pretty big bops.
Oh, well, I'm assuming they're R&B.
Yeah.
I'm just not I got to be in a certain mood to listen to R&B.
Have you ever been in love, Jackson?
Well, yeah, but I was
there
in
you
love
go.
a long time ago. I haven't been there since.
You're not that old. What do you mean a long time ago? 6th grade?
No, coming up 2 calendar years ago.
Oh, that's not that long ago, brother.
Yeah.
When you get my age, 2 years is just the other day. Like 2 years is like a week ago. 2 years, very long time. No, that's like 2 weeks ago, brother.
You have TLC on your lovemaking playlist?
Me?
Yeah.
No TLC on my love.
What do you got? A little Marvin Gaye?
And I got to be honest, I don't really care too much for TLC, but I do know who they are.
Little sexual healing.
I got a women's playlist that, you know, that I listen to just when I want to hear the smooth sounds of a female voice, but TLC doesn't make it on there either.
Well, R.I.P. to this dog, Reveille.
Yeah, and don't forget R.I.P. to Lisa Left Eye Lopez.
Yeah. Well, this dog didn't die. It just lost its eye, its right eye.
I think it's a good thing for Texas A&M.
You know, my daddy served in the Army where he lost his right eye.
That's stolen valor, brother. That's
Did you
stolen
say
valor.
fight for this country till the day that
That's
he
stolen
unfortunately passed
valor.
away?
You can't come on here and tell everybody that your dad fought in the Army. You can't.
He did. He lost his right eye.
You can't come on here and say that. That's stolen valor. There are people that are really fighting for the troops.
It's just a song lyric.
Stolen valor. Toby Keith's daddy hopefully fought in the Army. I hope. I don't know for sure.
I don't know.
I assume he at least wrote that song, right? Like he knows he couldn't like.
I don't know, man.
Oh, come on, Toby.
My guess would be no.
Really?
Did he write that song?
I don't know, but I imagine. No, okay. Well, okay. The Toby Keith Encyclopedia of Arkansas. Why does the Encyclopedia of Arkansas have this information?
I don't know.
Toby Keith's not from Arkansas, right? I mean, he's from Oklahoma.
Yeah, he's Oklahoma.
Maybe his dad's from Arkansas. Covell Jr. His dad's name was H.K. Covell Jr. Hubert Keith Covell Jr. And according to Encyclopedia of Arkansas, he did fight in the U.S. Army, followed by a 35-year career in the oil field business.
So he was in the Army.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't have that be like the main song of your career and that not be true.
Yeah.
Not if you're going to go around to the troops and do all that. That has to be true for Toby. I understand country artists don't always write their songs. I get that. I understand that. But like, you gotta have that part be authentic. What a damn song, though.
Oh yeah.
What a song.
It is a great one.
I would like to respond to I Miss Harambe in the comments, who has shared Jackson's mom doesn't let him date. My mom doesn't have that big of an input on my dating choices, but she does like the idea of me finishing school before.
Funny enough, I was listening to this dating podcast thing.
Okay.
And they said one of the red flags is an overprotective parent.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I
Sorry,
think
Jackson, you're a red flag.
Yeah, Jackson, I wouldn't be telling the girls that.
At the end of the day, she has no say.
I don't know if that's
it is true. But whenever I do get one of those texts, I wouldn't be mad, but I'd be disappointed or something along those lines.
While you're cuddled up with some broad, and you have to say, sorry, I gotta go home.
I don't tell my mom that something's going on until it's been going on for a while.
Red flag, Jackson.
Well,
red flag, Jackson. Cody, when's your mom gonna let you date?
Cuddled up with some broad. Hey, those pants ain't gonna iron themselves, sweetheart. Let's go.
Ladies, if you're out there, now I know we got some women listeners. Now, I will say, I don't think we got very many single women listeners.
We got a few.
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there's a couple, but like, I know we got a lot of women that listen because they tell me when we see them out, they're like, oh, listen to your show.
My boyfriend loves you guys.
Yeah, my husband makes me listen to you guys every day. My boyfriend loves you guys. So like, it's fine. I'm not on the market looking, but like these other three guys are. What I was going to say is, I know you might have lovers in your life, but surely you guys got some friends, ladies, and fellas too. Fellas got friends. And, some of these guys seem like they're open to try anything. So, if you got some friends, male or female, that you think would be a good match for either Cody, Bubba, or Jackson, we have a pretty diverse palette right here today. Like you offer summertime's not really yours, but summertime is coming to a close, which means big boy season. Cuffing season's right around the corner. Somebody's going to need to snuggle up with a big bear. So we got a big bear here. Again, that seems like he's be open to try kind of anything at this point. If you got somebody that might be interested in cuddling up with Big Bear Cody, let us know. We got Bubba, the eccentric dark.
I didn't ask for your help, for the record.
I know, but at a certain point, a friend's got to step up and do the right thing. We got eccentric Bubba, who's mysterious and moody.
And a hipster.
And artsy. And a hipster. He
likes indie music.
He'll take you to the coolest coffee spot.
Wears tie-dye.
And wear tie-dye. And
gets made fun of by construction workers.
Yeah. You don't want to go around construction sites with him.
Keeps duct tape in his trunk.
No, we're not going to do that to Bubba. We can't call every one of our producers a serial killer. Bubba doesn't give off those vibes. Bubba wouldn't be meticulous enough. But I will say, ladies and fellas, if you're listening, Bubba does seem like the type that is getting pushed towards the end of his rope. So there might be a ticking time bomb here. He wouldn't be the serial killer type, but he might be the one that just snaps one day and goes crazy. I can see that. Then we got Jackson, who is, how old are you, Jackson? 20-year-old?
21.
21-year-old mama's boy, which is fine. He loves his mama. That's all good. And she's going to have to approve of you, ladies.
Somehow everything you say is demeaning.
For the record, I chose to stay in Knoxville this summer instead of going home to my mother. So
take that, Harambe,
and
69.
And also, I want to say, I am all for women's empowerment and women working jobs.
All for it.
As long as the empowerment is plugging in the blender to make a smoothie.
No, I very much would love to marry a woman who makes far much more money than I do.
Okay.
I would love to stay at home all day
as
and
long
do
as
nothing.
she's still willing to take care of the kids.
Yeah.
No,
scrub those floors.
I'll take care of the kids. I'll scrub the floor if she's making a lot of money.
Yeah.
So I'm all for women working big jobs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Have nothing against it.
But you won't watch the WNBA. That's crazy.
Hey,
listen, it has to.
That Swiffer wet jet's getting dust on it sitting in that closet all day.
Oh, wait, we have
I'll-
It's Harambe 69 and I Miss Harambe, but now they're talking in the chat, so I guess they've linked up. So I Miss Harambe, you have found, It's Harambe 69. Maybe he's not even talking about that. Maybe he's talking about the damn gorilla. I don't know, but hey, we're creating friendships in the YouTube chat and hopefully some love connections here on air. Keep in mind, you don't want to be single around Halloween. You need somebody to do a couple's costume with. Ladies, fellas, you want somebody to come home with you for Christmas. Now's the time to start planting those seeds. I got 3 eligible bachelors here. We got small, we got medium, we got extra, extra, extra large. Have your pick.
Now listen, I've never been with someone on a Halloween, but I've never failed to have a good time. So,
do you dance?
Do I dance?
He doesn't dance. Bubba, do you dance?
Absolutely.
Do you dance good?
Absolutely not.
I've seen Cody. Cody's a great dancer.
I dance when
No,
I
I
have some
dance.
assistance.
Cody's a great dancer, ladies. If you got a wedding coming up, contact.
Get a few cocktails in me, I'll dance all night.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Hold the tail.
What? Hold the tail? What do you say?
What's that mean?
I don't know. Let's go to break. It's Talk Sports on FanRun Radio.
You're listening to FanRun Radio, the sports humans.
White Claw is taking hard seltzer to new heights with White Claw Surge. At 8% alcohol, White Claw Surge is a stronger wave of refreshment that doesn't compromise on taste. Available in 4 bold waves of flavor like ripe blackberry, citrusy blood orange, zesty natural lime, and tart cranberry. Check out your favorite retailer in-store and online for the White Claw Surge Variety 12-pack and 16-ounce single-serve cans. White Claw Surge. Please drink responsibly.
Hey, this is your boy, Thomas Miles, nephew Tommy. Fellas, let's get real for a second. Erectile dysfunction isn't just physical. It can mess with your head, your confidence, and even your relationship. But guess what? There is hope. Men's Pro Knoxville has helped men right here in our community get their confidence back. They got a team of licensed medical providers who find a way to get results. Powerful, lesser-known treatments for mild to moderate ED could have you performing like you haven't in years, or helping you stay performing. And listen, pills don't work for everybody. Maybe they stop working or the side effects weren't worth it. Men's Pro Knoxville builds a plan around you. Your consultation is just $99. That includes your blood work, medical consult, and if advised, a test dose. Results? They got an in-house lab. So you'll know where you stand in minutes, not days. So let me ask you, when was the last time you couldn't perform? And how did that make you feel? You deserve better. Call 865-544-8220 or go to menspronknoxville.com today. Men's Pro Knoxville, making it happen.
Now, it's time for your Atlanta Braves morning update. Presented by Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Get clean car happy at any of the 250-plus Tidal Wave Auto Spa locations today.
Braves fall in Game 3 to the Giants. I'm Barrett Salee, and this is your Braves Radio Network morning update.
Get clean car happy all season long at Tidal Wave with exclusive membership discounts, giveaways, and more. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves for more information.
The Braves fell to the Giants 9-3 on Wednesday afternoon. They dropped to 4-11 in rubber games of series this season. It was a tough day for Spencer Strider. He gave up 3 walks. He gave up 5 hits and 3 earned runs in the loss. He took the loss, and he is 4-8 on the season. Another good day, though, for Drake Baldwin. He got a double, knocked in 2, got the Braves off a scoring drought in the 7th inning.
Line down the left field line. That's in for a base hit, and one hops over the sidewall. That'll be a double for Baldwin. It'll drive in 2 runs, and for the first time since Game 1, the Braves are on the board.
Braves are off today. They'll head to Texas to take on the Rangers starting on Friday night. Joey Wentz getting the ball for the Braves. He is 2-1, has a .571 ERA and 36 strikeouts. The veteran going for the Rangers. For leadoff show coming your way, 6:50 Eastern time. First pitch against the Rangers with Ben and Joe, 8:05 Eastern, 7:05 Central on the Braves Radio Network.
Good morning. Starting to get a little bit heavier out here, right on schedule in West Knoxville as we check it out live. 40 east and west coming past Paper Mill over the top of West Hills. It's still building right now down I-40 in Jefferson County as you work your way through the Dandridge area. Already busy Broadway, trying to get up on that ramp there to 640. Amco Transmission, serving East Tennessee since 1962. Call Amco Transmissions today in Knoxville, 832-8686. I'm Commander Chuck with your on-time traffic.
See what you're doing over there, Bubba. A little summer love. After we're trying to find the boys some summer love. You hear that, ladies? Bubba knows how to connect the dots. He knows how to segue. Shout out to Zakai Ziegler, who gets to continue his playing career. He's headed to France. Nanterre 92. As he gets to continue to play some professional basketball.
I don't know what that means.
It means he's just going to play in the French league.
Well, yeah, I know that much. I saw yesterday Nanterre 92. I don't know what that means. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, no, me. I don't know what that means either. But
I don't know. Is that a place? Is Nanterre a place?
You're the geography guy, bro.
Well, I mean, I know several. I can name you several French cities, but that ain't one of them. I don't know about that one.
He had a solid showing in the summer league. You know, he said, he was asked about his goal, where he'll be in 5 years and all that. And he said in the NBA, which I don't think that is. I mean, look, he's defied the odds pretty much every step of his career. I just don't find that to be very likely, giving his limitations size-wise. But I won't say never. But either way, like, I'm happy that he's getting to go to France to continue his professional career, and he'll make a good living there. He'll make some good money there.
And it's not the worst place to go, probably. Do you know if this Nanterre, is this in around Paris, or is it in Paris, or is it maybe its own place? I can look it up.
Do you not have a computer in your hands right now?
Well, I just said I can look it up.
Yeah. Why are you asking me?
I asked if you knew.
I don't know. No, I don't know. No, I don't know. No.
Nanterre, France. It appears this is a city, and it is on the outskirts of Paris. Looks like it's kind of a northwest suburb of Paris. Do they call it suburbs in France? That I don't know.
Why do you keep asking me these questions as if I know?
I don't know. How many cities in France could you name that aren't Paris?
None. I'm not cultured.
Saint Denis?
No.
Le Mans?
Champagne. Is there a Champagne?
I don't know.
Saint Tropez.
Okay, good one, Jackson.
Doesn't like Champagne have to be from Champagne? Am I confusing that with something else?
Where's the Charlie Hebdo headquarters at? Isn't that somewhere in France?
Lily.
I don't know.
Lily.
Marseille. That's a popular one on the Mediterranean border. Nice.
Marseille or Versailles?
Marseille. Nice. Lyon. Bordeaux.
John, champagne is made in the Champagne region of France.
It's a region, though, not a city.
Le Mans, that's where they have the Tour de France, right?
I think they go all over France. I think they're touring France.
Le Mans at Le Mans.
24-hour Le Mans.
Okay. Saint Denis. They got that in Red Dead too.
One of the guys on my Instagram posted a picture like on Monday, like his kid got to go to some basketball event at Tennessee and like got to meet the players and get a couple autographs. And I saw in the picture with his kid with Nate Ament, Nate had a wrist guard on.
Great.
And I said, "Oh, that doesn't look good, but like, hey, we're all right. It's okay." And then, yeah, the official report came out yesterday from some people that cover the basketball team that said, "Yep, Nate Ament fell and hurt his wrist, but it's not anything too serious." If he, Rob Lewis from VolQuest said if there was a game tomorrow, Nate would play.
So it's not broken.
There'd been some rumors that he would miss the start of the season, which that seems crazy. I mean, it had to be a broken wrist to be out that long. I mean, the start of the season is the end of October. So, I mean, that gives you, 4 months, 3 months to heal. But no, they said that's not the case, but he did fall and kind of bang it up. So was wearing a wrist guard, guard brace to.
Brace is probably the right one.
Brace to try to, help it. When I saw it, I was like, oh, God, what is this? Oh, no, Nate.
Let's all pray for a quick healing.
Have you heard anything new on Boo Carter? Any rumblings on anything with Boo Carter?
Well, no. I mean, William told me yesterday if he comes back, it'll be booyah. And if he doesn't, it'll be boo-hoo. I think he put that on one of the graphics.
Can we talk to William about his damn emoji use? Like, can we have an intervention for him? Like, we all hate the emoji use, right? Like, none of us like this. Yeah, we don't
Shocking.
We don't co-sign on this, right? Like, we don't like that, right? As a brand, like, I don't think it's enough to, like,
they're getting a lot of engagement.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I feel like I don't think they're getting engagement because of the emojis, though, and the emojis enrage me every time I see them. But like, I'm trying hard, and I always claim this, so I'm trying to live it. I don't want to micromanage people. I don't want to feel like it has to be everything my way. So like, just because I wouldn't do something doesn't mean it's the right or wrong way. So like, hey, you want to do that and put the emojis and then just the weird captions at the bottom. Like, I think the weird captions at the bottom could maybe be a little bit better and a little bit funnier if that's what you're going for. But the emojis,
California.
Yeah, like I would go a little bit funnier there if I was going to go that route. But either way, like I'm not trying to micromanage. He wants to do his thing. But like, if we can get like a majority of people to be like, hey, the emojis, like, at least mix them up and make them make sense. They can't be the mind blown emoji every time. It can't be wow mind blown for everything.
I can't believe it. Well, I can tell you, Jordan, a big fan of the show, big friend of the show. Friend of mine, guest you have on anytime I miss.
Whoa!
He
so I don't get to claim him as a friend. I was just okay.
Well, yeah, you can claim him as a friend if you want.
No, that's fine. He's your big friend, which is true. I mean, I'm not arguing that you guys aren't friends and all that.
It's like his own personal 9/11. Every time he sees one of Williams' graphics, it's his new Burger King commercial. He was so upset a couple years ago when that. The Burger King commercial. Whopper. Like, this is his new Burger King commercial. He absolutely hates it. So I am hearing some feedback about the
Jordan, hit me up in the chat. Let me know if we're friends too. Because Cody went from like, you're his friend, then he's my guest that I get on the show, which, I've hung out with Jordan, a couple times through you. But whenever he's around, I talk to him.
Yeah, well, I mean,
we talk ball.
If you ask him that, he's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, you're my friend."
No, I mean, it's fine. I can be honest.
It's not gonna be like, "No,
we're cool." Like, it's fine. I mean, at the very least, we're cool.
Yeah,
he'd be. I mean, I think he'd get under my. I think I'd describe him as my friend, but I don't know. Maybe not. We don't.
He eats a lot of hummus. I mean, that's one of the.
I love hummus.
Do you?
Yeah. No, I love hummus.
You?
Yeah.
Love hummus?
Yeah, I don't get it anymore, but in the past life, I ate a lot of hummus.
You don't get it anymore?
No.
Is it like a special treat that got taken
away?
No,
I just ate a lot. That's something my ex-old lady, she'd always pick up. She liked it, so then I started eating it. Like, so I guess I don't love it enough to go actually buy it. But when I go to the grocery store, I'm getting the essentials, man. Like, there's not a lot of nice little treats around my place. Like, I got bread for sandwich meat,
zucchinis, cucumbers.
Yeah, I'll keep a couple vegetables, cook, some salmon. But like, I ain't got time for hummus. There ain't really no snacking around at my place. But no, I like hummus.
All right.
Yeah.
You know what it's made out of?
Chickpeas.
Yeah. I like chickpeas.
Yeah.
They have a chickpea salad you can get at Aldi. It's pretty good. Like if you're trying to be healthy.
Okay.
Sometimes I get that if I'm trying to be healthy. So like once a year. But yeah, the emojis there. People are definitely talking about them.
I also don't like the hashtag for the fans.
I don't either.
We had a woman call us out yesterday.
Yeah.
Said for the fans, my ass. If you guys are for the fans, you wouldn't be spreading these rumors about Boo Carter.
I asked William about the graphics one day with the, and he just said, rage bait, bro. Good rage bait him.
Well, again,
okay.
If you're going for the rage bait, I don't know. Maybe it's working because like it's not necessarily raging me, but like it is annoying me. But again, I don't want to micromanage. I tell all the youth around here. I tell Jackson. I tell Bubba. Everyone that comes through here. that wants to get involved, I said, hey, do your thing, get in here, get on this canvas and create. Do as much or as little as you want. You got an idea, implement it. I tell Jackson, you got an idea for the show, tell us. We'll try to implement it. So I don't want to then be William, like, hey, stop posting this cringy stuff. Do your thing, man. But I was just wondering if we were on the same page about it.
Yeah, I mean, I find it kind of annoying, but if it's working, hey, it's working. Engagement's up. Well,
if he can, not to make it a Bash Williams segment, but like he's been around long enough and he's heard the requests. I don't know if he thinks he has different rules, but like we have a pretty we're trying to get a rule implemented here over the last months or so. Like, hey, if you want to reshare the video on Twitter, you got to delete the last one. We don't want 7 videos in a row on our Twitter feed.
Mm-hmm.
Lo and behold, every damn morning there's 6 videos in there. He never deletes his. He thinks he's above the law.
Him and Bob.
He thinks he's above the law.
Gotta let them boys know.
I try.
Yeah,
I try, but again,
you do try.
I try, but then like sometimes I'll send an email to try to get a point across. Then Cody tells me I'm too mean. You know why nobody invites you on your show, John? It's probably because of emails like this. Hour 1 in the books. We'll kick off hour 2 with some headlines. It's Talk Sports on FanRun Radio.
Check out our new and improved website at fanrunradio.com.
Hey, Knoxville. Surfside iced tea and vodka made with real brewed tea is only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar with no bubbles and no troubles. That's right, 0 carbonation, so it's easy to sip and enjoy. Headed to a game day or party at a friend's house? Bring an iced tea or lemonade variety pack from Surfside or try their green tea and new raspberry tea vodka. Find the can with the sunset stripes this season. Surfside iced tea and vodka, sold at bars, restaurants, and stores near you. Surfside iced tea and vodka, sunshine in a can. Must be 21 or older. Enjoy responsibly.
Located in Knoxville's historic Old City, Barley's offers great food, live music, the best draft beer selection in town, and now your new favorite place to watch sports. Their indoor projector is perfect for any weather, and they've revamped their upstairs area with more TVs to take in all of the action. Their menu features hand-battered chicken tenders, juicy burgers, fresh salads, and the tastiest pizza in Knoxville. You can enjoy their happy hour drink specials daily from open until 6 p.m. Barley's Tap Room and Pizzeria.
Dental health is so important. It's one of those things that if you don't stay on top of it, it can really come back to haunt you, both financially and, of course, in terms of your physical health. If it's been a while since you've been to the dentist or you've got a dental issue that needs attention, do what I do. Go to Malone and Costa Dentistry at Knoxville Smiles. You can schedule your appointment online right now at knoxvillesmiles.com or just give them a call at 865-539-1776 and tell them Fan Run Radio sent you.
A brand built in Tennessee and born from the love of the game, Inward Half revolutionizes golfing comfort. Crafted by a former pro and dedicated enthusiast just like you, our luxury performance wear guarantees you stay cool and comfortable through every swing and every day. We're not just a brand. We've set out to create a lifestyle for those who understand that impeccable style and premium performance are a hole-in-one. Enjoy the walk-in with Inward Half.
Sick of Googling the best bets for tonight and coming up short? Tap into the slate presented by VIP Play, East Tennessee's only on-air gambling show. I'm William Pattison, and every weekday from 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern, I'm giving you sharp analysis, trends, and picks for college football, the NFL, NBA, MLB, and more. If it's on the books, we've got you covered. It's the slate presented by VIP Play, weekdays at 6 on Fan Run Radio.
White Claw is taking hard seltzer to new heights with White Claw Surge. At 8% alcohol, White Claw Surge is a stronger wave of refreshment that doesn't compromise on taste. Available in 4 bold waves of flavor like ripe blackberry, citrusy blood orange, zesty natural lime, and tart cranberry. Check out your favorite retailer in-store and online for the White Claw Surge Variety 12-pack and 16-ounce single-serve cans. White Claw Surge. Please drink responsibly.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, Fan Run Radio.
don't be quick to judge, okay? But when I say this out loud, it's going to sound rough at first. But was there any part of you that was hoping Bevo would stick it with the horn?
You're listening to Talk Sports.
Stick him with the horn.
Yeah. Stab with the horn.
He's a dog.
Airing every day from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m.
You wanted to see Uga get stabbed on live television?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I never said I wanted to see it. I asked you if any part of you did.
No. Zero part of me did.
Zero?
This is the sickest.
Thumbs up, thumbs down. Any part of you, thumbs up from Ben Lee. Parker? Quick thumbs up from Parker.
You people are sick and disgusting.
On 1340 WKGN.
There wasn't a little part of you that wanted to see, like, just get stuck a little bit.
Stabbed by a horn. No part of me wanted to see that.
Kicking off here in the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios. Drink the light, refreshing White Claw Hard Seltzer. Drink it responsibly. Shout out to Cherokee Distributing. Let's hit some Hour 2 headlines. What you got, Big Mac?
Thanks, John. Green Bay Packers say they received a record $432.6 million in revenue sharing. 18 years ago, when Mark Murphy gave his first financial report after taking over as president of the Packers, the NFL's revenue sharing was $138 million per team. That was 18 years ago, says ESPN. On Wednesday, the Packers revealed their national revenue sharing from the previous year was $432 million. So in 18 years' time, they've gone from $138 million to $432 million. A record number. The NFL is popular. That's the real headline here.
The NFL, very, very popular.
People love the NFL. The league shared more than $13 billion in revenue last year altogether. That's what it means when $432 million is distributed to each of the NFL teams. $13 billion total.
It'd be so cool to be born into a family that owned an NFL team.
Yeah. Like if your name was Stephen Jones.
Nah, I mean, Steven, I imagine Steven was born into it. Sure. Yeah. I was going to say, I don't even really think of him as a Nepo baby. I mean, he is. Don't get me wrong. He is. But I was thinking more of just like the old ass Maras. Even like Amy Adams, I mean, who just 70 years old, that's had her had the team basically her whole life. But Stephen Jones, I mean, he fits that bill too. He just seems to be better at football stuff.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Be nice.
Yeah.
So what does your family do? Well, we own the Giants. You ever heard of the New York Giants?
Yeah, you've heard of the
I'm an actress. I like to act. I guess in my fantasy I should be an actor, not an actress. But yeah, my grandpa owns the Giants.
What are the top 5 NFL teams you'd want to own?
Cowboys. Titans. I mean, the Titans would be number 1. I don't know. Like, are you basically just asking the top 5 coolest or like plus market and everything?
Yeah, not just you personally.
I don't really think of the NFL as having like cool teams, really. Like, I mean, I think like the Cowboys, the biggest brand. The Titans, my favorite team. Those two would be on my list. But like, I don't know if it really feels cool owning the Los Angeles Rams. I guess it would be.
For some reason, I thought of the Rams too.
Yeah, I mean, there's Los Angeles. I mean, it's a big city, of course.
Send them back to St. Louis.
Send their ass back to St. Louis.
Well, I was going to say, what if you owned the Chargers and took them back to San Diego and you made an entire city happy?
They ain't got the infrastructure to support us, though. We got to go somewhere where the damn taxpayers can build this stadium. I would like to, like, owning the Raiders would seem cool. Like being in Las Vegas, that seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
And the Raiders seem like a cool brand. But like Mark Davis doesn't seem cool. You know what I mean? So it's hard to say it would be cool to own the Raiders because he owns the Raiders and he is far, far from cool.
But you could make him cool.
Now, there is talk, though. Like, you know, like Mark Davis, I don't know if it's true, and I guess there's no real way to know. But Mark Davis bought the Las Vegas Aces the basketball team in the WNBA, I want to say, 5-6 years ago, and he reportedly paid $2 million. You know how much that franchise is apparently worth right now?
20 million?
300.
Really? You serious?
Yeah.
There's no way. $300 million for a WNBA team.
He bought the Aces in 2021 for $2 million. The latest report said they'd be worth $300 million.
Well, he ought to sell them.
So that seems pretty cool.
They're always talking about how Mark Davis needs cash. He should just sell them now, and he'd have a couple $100 million on hand.
Yeah, no, he really should do that. If I was a
Raiders
Raiders
fan,
fan,
quarterback.
If I was a Raiders fan, I would tell him to do that. Like, hey, bro, can you do that? But yeah, now look, Forbes put out the list of estimated value. You're only worth what somebody will actually pay you. I don't know if he may pay $310 million right now for a WNBA team, or at least for the Aces. Although the franchise, that the Golden State franchise, I want to say was $250 million to buy it and start it. So I mean, like, the numbers have gone up. That's why I always talk about, it's the coolest thing to own if you're rich.
A WNBA team,
just a professional sports team. Like, I think you now have to say a WNBA team considered, it falls under that too, though, because it'd be really cool to have bought one for $2 million and now it'd be worth $300 million.
It's just hard for me to believe it's worth that much.
You're only worth what somebody.
Is Caitlin Clark that important?
The league's in good health, but again, man, like, it's just, there's only so many professional teams to go around. Now, I don't think every WNBA team's worth that. Like, this one's in Vegas, which is cool. It won 2 championships and all that. But, and also, like, if you buy in, you got to take in the Mark Davis, but more importantly, the Tom Brady tax into account, because Tom Brady's a part of the ownership.
If I was an owner, I would want to own the team that Caitlin Clark's on, and I would just pay her $1 billion just to mess with all the other girls. Yeah, Caitlin makes $1 billion, and then, like, her teammate would come to me and be like, with her bowl out, with her rags, could we get a little more, please? Could we? I said, you'll have to ask Caitlin. I'd make it a real locker room issue.
Do you know how much Caitlin Clark makes in the WNBA?
Like $70,000.
Yeah, I think it's $75,000. So
yeah, I'm saying I'd pay her $1 billion a year.
There's a salary cap.
Oh, well, I'd give it to her under the table.
Then you'd get in trouble.
Well, speaking of the WNBA, Brittany Griner was honored in Phoenix. The return to Phoenix, leading the Dream to a win. Griner had 17 points and 8 rebounds against her former team, leading the Dream past the Mercury 90-79 on Wednesday night.
Big win for the Dream.
Big return to Phoenix for the female star.
Okay, come on.
She played 11 seasons with the Mercury.
This is why I'm having to auction you off to the highest bidder.
That is exactly what we traded the Merchant of Death for.
What's that? What?
Did you see the report yesterday, MAGA Jackson?
Sorry, Jackson, I didn't.
You want to talk about Merchants of Death? Let's not lose sight of what's going on right now in the New York Times, huh?
The Wall Street Journal, I believe.
Okay, the Wall Street Journal. They're kind of the same
listen,
thing.
I'm completely, and I want all that stuff to come out.
Yeah,
I'm not
be
going to
careful
argue.
what you wish for. Talking about the Merchant of Death.
But I will say,
he's at a loss for words.
I'm trying to think of how to word this.
Yeah, he's at a loss for words. You better be careful over there, buddy.
All I'm saying is I'm glad we traded the Merchant of Death for a WNBA player.
I gotta say, I haven't heard of the Merchant of Death getting into any trouble since he got out. Have you?
No, but
maybe he's rehabilitated. Brittany Griner scored 17 points and 8 rebounds. She brought a lot of joy to the Atlanta Dream fans. So, I mean, like, what's the Merchant of Death done? I haven't seen him in the news for anything bad.
Perhaps I'm just ignorant, but I don't know what this is referring to. What is the Merchant of
trade?
Death?
In like
the trade we had to do to get her out of prison.
Or 2023.
Oh, okay.
We released a guy named the Merchant of Death to get Brittany Griner back.
Okay, thanks for clarifying. I was unaware of that. I mean, I remember that now, but I didn't know they called him the Merchant of Death.
Yeah, that was his nickname.
Okay.
He was a gun dealer, right? He sold a bunch of guns.
Russian arms dealer, yeah.
I see what you were saying now, Jackson. I got you. Yeah, should have left her locked up, huh?
I mean, hey, you do the crime, you got to do the time.
That's what they say.
I mean, is that the rule? Do the crime, you got to do the time? I mean, typically that implies, Jackson, that the time kind of lines up to the crime.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and debate about Interpol laws or anything, but I will say I had a pretty free and easy time Googling what I can or could and could not bring to South Africa through customs.
That's fine, bro.
To not risk that kind of situation.
No weed.
That's
Zebra
fine.
pelts are fine.
Yep.
But if you had had a strand of weed on you, and would you have wanted to go to a prison camp for 5 years over it? Do you think that's a worthy crime sentence for that? Like, really, honestly? Look, I understand. Look, I don't like Brittany Griner either. I get it, but like it didn't feel like a very fair punishment. And if it was me, I would have wanted them to come get me out too. I wouldn't want to be stuck over there. I wouldn't want to be doing that. What she thought she was going to get preferential treatment because she was a professional athlete in Russia. She thought they'd take care of her, and they didn't. They said your ass is going to the gulag. And like I don't want to argue that. I'm just saying I would have wanted to get out of there. Did you see the goalie? They got the goalie back. The Venezuelan goalie, the keeper that has been like held captive because they said he was a gang member. Like he got rounded up and sent away. Are you aware that? Have you seen this story at all?
I haven't.
He's like kind of a semi-promising like soccer player, but he got rounded up in the first batch of like we're getting criminals and ICE and all this stuff. And he had a tattoo on his neck or like a tattoo on his shoulder or neck. I think it was his neck. A tattoo, and They tried to say it was a gang tattoo, so he was a gang member. So they rounded him up and sent him to prison. But he's like, no, it's a Real Madrid tattoo. It's his favorite soccer team. No. He loves just Real Madrid. That's what that stands for. It's not the Street Kings. It's Real Madrid. And he's been like locked up for the last like 3 or 4 months. Well, he got out last night. Here's the scene as he got to pull back into like his people as they kind of were able to get him out. The whole block turned out for him, which was kind of a cool video.
And who is this guy?
He's just a goalkeeper. He was like a professional soccer player.
Oh.
They kind of got wrongfully rounded up because he had a tattoo that they misinterpreted.
Looks like they're very excited that he's out.
Yeah.
What a warm reception.
Yeah, I mean, it's his daughter right there. It's kind of touching.
Yeah, that's nice.
His name is Jersey Reyes, if you are interested in reading more about that.
Yes, it is. Well, a big Hendon Hooker update from Coach Dan Campbell, the Lions head coach. The Lions would be a good one to own.
Imagine going from America, where you're like a professional soccer player and you got no criminal record, and they throw in that he's a soccer coach. I guess he's helping the youth. And then all of a sudden, like, hey, you're going to an El Salvadorian prison known for torture and abusive conditions. Here you go. See you later, superstar.
Pretty rough.
Can't believe you like Real Madrid. That's crazy. But that's what happened. That was in March 16th. And it's
St. Patty's Day.
It's July 24th.
Or is that the 17th?
That's 17th. 4 months in an El Salvadorian prison.
That's the day before St. Patty's Day. He's probably getting ready to party.
Anyways, what were you saying about Hendon Hooker?
Well, Hendon Hooker, he plays for the Lions, and he'll be the backup to Jared Goff this year. Dan Campbell says, look, Hooker knows the deal, man. He's out here to compete. We gave him some things to do while he was home, talking about working on some of the urgency, the footwork, continued training. It's only one day, but, man, I liked what I saw out there yesterday. There's an urgency. I thought his footwork was on. I thought he was spitting the plays out. Dan Campbell seems to be impressed right now in camp by Hendon Hooker.
This guy's not a promising keeper either. It's like he plays low level professional soccer, by the way. I just want to get that cleared. But good for Hendon Hooker, because he's at the breaking point where either he is going to be cut and be out of the league, or he's going to stick around as a backup. Like, it's good to see Dan Campbell come out and talk about him. I assume, Cody, do you have the transcript or what happened? Was Dan Campbell asked specifically about Hendon Hooker?
I don't know.
Or did he just like offer up like, hey, great day of practice. Hendon Hooker, man. That guy's really got a grasp of the offense now.
There's a video of him talking.
Okay.
I think somebody probably asked
Yeah,
him
I would
about
say
Hendon.
I would say that's correct.
I can see here if the question is. As far as Hooker knows the deal, man. So maybe somebody asked about
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
I think the Lions would be in my top 5 teams I'd want to own.
The line, I mean,
it'd be a cool one, just in terms of NFL teams.
If you're the owner now, I don't know. Did their ownership? It didn't change, right? Their ownership's been the same.
They had that old lady who died.
She died?
Oh, I don't know if she.
No,
died.
I don't think she's dead.
She's still alive.
Yeah, I think so.
I thought she had died.
Maybe
not.
Nope, you're all right. She did die.
Okay.
Now they just got, I guess, her daughter, maybe. Sheila Ford Hamp. So it'd be cool to, It'd be cool to be her.
Yeah, with a name like Ford in Detroit, I imagine you've had a good life.
That too, but also like to be the new owner that's like turning the team around. That's like giving them a little hope. Now they're good under you. Like that'd be really cool to be that person. Like, Mark Cuban buys the Mavericks. Oh, they're good now. It happened a little bit in Nashville. Bud Adams died and people got a little bit of energized because Amy was all of a sudden going to do these things better. And the team did get a little better. And you're like, oh, here we go. Good job.
I would want to own the Bears. I'd make the Bears good finally. I'd get an offense rolling there. First thing I'd do is cut Caleb Williams. I'd just cut him.
That'll help you get an offense going.
And then I'd bring in a real quarterback. And I would be the hero to Chicago because I'd finally have an offense that was out there doing stuff.
Best way to get an offense, cut the quarterback. The number 1 overall pick heading into year 2. Let's cut him.
The Rams, the Cowboys.
I'd like to be the sole owner of the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, that'd be cool.
We'd
too.
end that whole nonsense of shareholders and everyone gets
people would hate you if you did
I
that.
know, but it's my team.
How about
it's mine? It's all mine.
Oh,
have some more cheeseheads. And I'm putting up a statue of Aaron Rodgers.
I got to go. How about Washington? I could think of some changes I'd make there. That'd be at the top of my list, too. Washington for sure. Maybe buy the Cleveland Guardians while I'm at it.
What kind of changes would you make to those 2 specific
Any other headlines?
teams?
Oh, no, that's it. Who knows, Jackson? Figure it out.
All right, Den. Let's go to break. It's TalkSports on FanRun Radio.
Big Orange Country's home for sports. This is FanRun Radio.
Hey, it's Hayden McGarry, first baseman with your Knoxville Smokies, and it's Thirsty Thursday. Half off draft beers. Hope to see you tonight at the ballpark.
Are you looking for a treat that will knock it out of the park at the next watch party? Just like your favorite baseball team, Crumble brings the best lineup week to week with an expanded roster that includes key lime pie, strawberry cake, or my personal favorite, Monster featuring M&M candies. Let Crumble treat you to the best cookies in the game. Download the Crumble app and start earning rewards. You can even vote monthly on what flavors you would like to see at any store of your choice. Warmer weather is here, so get to the ballpark, but don't miss the cookies.
Planning for spring at Lowe's means big savings on outdoor power equipment, and Lowe's knows nothing feels better than free. Buy one select Ego string trimmer, leaf blower, or mower kit. Get one select 56-volt battery free. That's up to a $299 value. Power through spring with Ego, the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 4/3 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
Running a business, coaching a team, planning your next big event, you need more than just gear. You need SM Athletics and Logo Solutions. Custom uniforms, branded apparel, promotional products, done right, done fast, and built to show off your brand with pride. From local businesses to high schools to major universities, SM Athletics is trusted by winners. Get real service, get real quality, get noticed. SM Athletics and Logo Solutions, where your brand comes to life.
Visit smathletics.com and let's build something great together.
Yeah, it's another day, but what kind of day is it really? A day of doom scrolling? Laundry day? Nah, it's a White Claw day. Light and refreshing tasting, uniquely cold wave filtered. There's an iconic flavor for everyone. So grab a pack, grab your friends. Make the most of each day with those who matter most. When you're together with White Claw, every day is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You just gotta grab it. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
If you're looking for a sports talk show that gets to the bottom of the biggest sports topics, then check out Under Review on FanRun Radio. I'm Bob Baskerville, and every day, Sam Beard and I cover the latest news on the Vols. We also widen our view to cover what's hot in the SEC. From local and national media pros to the coaches and players we all root for, we have the best guests and experts anywhere. So tune in weekdays from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. on AM 1340, FM 105.7, or stream live on our free app. It's Under Review on FanRun Radio.
All right, Cody, let's talk some football. I know you like football. I know you want to talk ball. What do you want to talk about? What's going on in the mind of Cody McClure as we sit here on July 24th?
What's going on football-wise in my head?
Yeah. Yeah, what are you waiting on? Are you focused? Are you like locked up in the Boo Carter conversation? Have you moved past that?
No, that for whatever reason, that just doesn't. That conversation has not really drawn me in. I don't. I know everybody's talking about it with Boo. I know he's one of our best players and everything. Like, you don't want to lose him, but I've kind of subscribed to this propaganda from Heupel back in April. Nobody's bigger than the Power T. So the way I see it, either they'll work it out with him or he can go on and get one or the other. And we'll move on regardless. So, I mean, I'm not worked up about it. What more is there to really? I mean, what can I do about it? You know, nothing I can do about it.
Well, everything should come to a head Sunday nights at the very least. Like, Sunday night is when the team is supposed to be back and meeting, and then practice starts next week. So the players still kind of have a couple days to get back and be ready to go. So we will have an answer.
I did read where Heupel's expected to address it when he gives his press conference to the media or whatever.
Well, that makes me think that the decision's already been made.
Yeah, I read that somewhere yesterday, somewhere reputable. I don't know if it was RTI or one of those.
It's still up in the air of whether or not he'll be back at the meeting. Like, it comes down to whether or not he comes back and is here on Sunday night, and then maybe, you know, that would be a chance for him to clear the air, handle what he has to handle.
Yeah, maybe it's that he's got one more chance to get back, you know, and if he doesn't, then it's done. I mean,
there's also been talk that, you know, it's been said that he can't really like go anywhere in you know, this next month to go play football anywhere, but apparently there might be some wiggle room of just doing kind of what the BYU quarterback did, which is just withdraw from the school and just show up at school and be a walk-on on the team.
Oh, really? That's is that a loophole?
That's what the BYU quarterback is doing.
Well,
Brent Hubbs was saying that was a possibility for Boo. So, like, I think, you know, William put out the graphic saying he couldn't play anywhere else next year. I don't know if that's exactly true. I just don't think he could, like, transfer and be on scholarship and do all that. But, like, you could just say, I'm out. I'm good. I'm going to go withdraw and just walk on somewhere.
Seems like he's already withdrawn.
You know, there's a narrative that has been running a little bit with some of the Vol fan base that he's the second best or first best DB on the roster.
No, hold on. No one's saying he's better than Jamar McCoy.
Well, I miss Harambe right here says that we lost our best DB, referring to him.
Oh, and God.
There were some guys.
First of all, that just – where do you see that at?
In the chat.
Where at in the chat?
From 7 – I mean, it's an older one, but it's right here on my screen. There was also, I think it was Vol Girl #1 yesterday in the chat. Was
Vol Girl #1 loved her some Boo Carter, but where do you see? I'm looking for because I don't think anybody's actually saying he's better than Jamont McCoy.
The exact thing is Dr. Danny made everyone pay the talent fee, and we proceeded to lose our QB and best DB.
Oh God, he did say it right there. Well, I miss Harambe. That feels like a bad take. Like I can't say that we are even considering Boo Carter as our best DB. Now, I will give the caveat, Jackson, only because you immediately pulled receipts on me when I said that no one's saying that. I will give the caveat that maybe he means like if Jamont McCoy's out with injury, because Jamont McCoy might be out for the first 2 games. Like Jamont McCoy might not play against Syracuse, so then maybe Boo Carter. Even then, Boo Carter's our best defensive.
Well, maybe he means that Boo Carter's a better overall player.
He's not,
given that he's going to contribute on offense and in special teams.
I don't think he's going to contribute on offense really, and he said our best DB, not our best overall player. Or best, most versatile player, which, again, I miss Harambe. I think that's a dumb take.
I think we've forgotten who Ricky Gibson is.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I don't even think he's better than Ricky Gibson either.
Ricky Gibson could be DB1 for a lot of programs.
Ricky Gibson sounds like an oil mechanic.
Ricky Gibson III.
Yeah, put some damn respect on his name. He's the 3rd of his kind. There were 2 before him.
By the end of the season, there's going to be a new kid on the block by the name of Edris Farouk.
You're calling your shot?
Calling it.
Now, the talent fee thing, that's people love bringing up that damn talent fee, which I think we could alleviate a lot of the talent fee stuff just by charging all these damn students. Like, do we need to raise tuition even more? Like, it doesn't matter to me. I'm not in school anymore.
Make these damn Yankees coming down pay more.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of Yankees here at FANRUN. Like, love my girl Beatrice, but make her pay an extra $500. They won't know. Just throw it on their out-of-state tuition. It's already going to be like $30,000. What's $30,500? Make them pay. Let that money go to the athletes.
Well, they've already gone from $10 to $20 for the student tickets.
Do you know how much face value was for some Arkansas single game tickets? Upper level.
Face value, upper level, Arkansas. I don't know. They used to be like $70.
Uh-huh.
You saying they're more? Like, I don't know, 150?
Keep going.
250?
No, too high.
220?
220 was the number I saw.
Okay. Really? For upper levels for Arkansas?
$220 for section JJ. I mean, JJ's upper level, right? The double letters are all upper level, correct?
Yeah, maybe they think Jimmy Johnson's coming back. Or Jerry Jones. Those are Arkansas guys.
$220 for upper level against Arkansas.
That's going to be a fun weekend.
That's not for you, sure. It might be.
My boys are coming over.
Yeah, it should be fun for you. Maybe I'll meet them.
Yeah.
Tell Clinton to bring my $500.
I'm sure he'll have it ready.
He's at least buying drinks. Tell him that for his interest.
He'd probably buy you a beer. You're nice.
I don't drink beer.
Well, that's what you get.
$220 for upper level Arkansas. Like, that is obviously steep. That's not a talent fee. That's just greed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just going right in the pocket of Danny White. Am I right?
Well, Danny did get a nice contract extension and raise. Like he is a $3 million man now.
Danny White's kids ain't going to go hungry. I know that much.
Now, is that listing on like Tennessee, the university selling it, or is that a reseller?
No, this is face value.
So that's like you go to the university website?
Correct.
Wow.
Yeah.
By the time we get to game time, they're not going to cost that much.
No, I mean, there's
the thing is, it's hard though. Like it's one thing when I don't get rolled up with the ticket scalpers putting their resale prices up. That is what it is. The people that go in there and complain to Danny, I think are really just missing the point and just not very smart. Because like Danny's not setting those prices. Danny's not setting the resale prices. But no, the 220 was straight from the university. So Cody, you say they'll be cheaper by the time the game comes around.
100%.
And you're right. But like it's harder to get much cheaper when people are like, this is face value. I'm not going to lose money on these tickets. I'm not going to sell them to you for $120. Like I'm not going to lose $100. I'd rather just lose $200 and out of the principle of the matter.
Yeah.
I will say, sorry.
No, go ahead.
The times I didn't receive a student ticket, last year, there were always people, 20 minutes before kickoff, selling single game paper tickets for $20.
Yeah, no, if you wait, if you play the waiting game, no, it's easy to do that as a single male and a college age male. Now, know, the father of 3, the father of 4 that's trying to come down there or whatever, like he probably doesn't want to deal with his wife nagging him. Am I right, Jackson? The wife being like, "Oh, we got to have these tickets planned out. We got to make sure we have them." So maybe they want to bomb, and some people just don't want to play the game. Some people's anxiety is too much.
Yeah, some people need the security of having it. Like my mom gets so frustrated with me when I have plans to go somewhere and I don't have like a hotel room set or something. Like I'll just go places. I'll figure it out. I'll get a room somewhere. She's like, "You don't have your hotel room?" No,
Yeah, it'll be fine, Mom.
I live by the seat of my pants, but
quarter mile at a time.
Yeah.
Family.
But some people, I get it. They want the security of having everything locked in.
Well, also, I don't want to be scammed either. And you do run the risk of being scammed down there.
Especially if you're going to try to buy a paper ticket.
Yeah, you run the risk of being scammed down there or getting down there and you're trying to buy it on your phone or transfer it on your phone and the Wi-Fi is not working. Like that's a dangerous game.
No, it definitely is a game that as you get older, you should play far less frequently. But for me and anybody else who might be college age listening, if you want to show up on campus and have a good time regardless, and you might get a ticket, might not. That's how I played it a few times last year. I got a ticket every time.
Tell you a better way to play it is just to walk through the student gate. Just get in the crowd there, and just
I tried that.
Through.
They checked for tickets. Every single one.
You must have not done it right. I knew some people who did it
I must
frequently.
Have not done it right.
You just got to blend in. You got to find the right lady. You got to find a weak link in the event staff there. Somebody's going to be distracted, Tina, she ain't had her smoke break yet, and I will say it was really
fiending. It was really easy to do that at Ole Miss. They don't have metal detectors or anything outside the stadium. Well, they have a metal detector, but they let you bring like bottles, like plastic bottles and stuff in, which you can't do for like every stadium I've been to.
Booze?
They don't check. Like there were many times where I had water bottles stuffed in my back pocket.
You weren't 21 at the time, Jackson.
What was in that
water
water
your mom's
bottle?
not listening. I hope none of your prospective lovers that are going to write in. I hope that they are okay with a rule breaker, a criminal.
You smuggled liquor.
My mom signed off on me going to Ole Miss. She knew what she was signing up for.
You hear that, ladies? He had to get his mom's approval to go to Ole Miss.
A liquor
Mama's
smuggler.
Boy.
But there were times where I
said, "Hey, Ma, this is where I'm going to school."
Stuff
she said,
that
all right.
May or may not have been clear liquids, and they wouldn't even ask me to take the water bottle out of my pocket. You just kind of walk through. So there were a few times where I just attended an Ole Miss game for free. But I don't know, they have it pretty locked down here in Neyland. You got to bring your clear bags.
Just stick it in your pants. It'll be fine. It'll be all right.
Well, now that I'm
a whiskey bottle in your pants,
yeah,
just
stick it in
happy
your
to see
pants.
me.
Now that I'm a legal adult, I don't have to sneak anything in. I'll just pay for overpriced stadium
Just
beers.
pay $200 for booze inside the stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what they should do? They should, the Italian ice they have in Neyland?
No, not particularly.
This is your last quip of the segment, Jackson. You better make it good. This has been Jackson's damn segment. Can you get control of the P team over there, Bubba? Can you get off your damn phone and get this guy under control? But go ahead, Jackson.
I was going to say they should infuse those with some liquor. That'd be a pretty good selling.
All right, that's your last quip of the segment. He leaves us with shaved ice with liquor. Okay. I think that sounds better in theory than it actually would be.
Sounds like New Orleans to me.
Bubba, you got anything you want to add over there?
Bubba's passed out.
He's shaking his head. No, he's had enough.
Bubba's had 4 coffees with Kahlua this morning.
But back to the talent fee. Like that's just a buzzword that's going to get thrown around a lot, and it's going to get really ugly this year if Tennessee isn't very good. Because it's never been more expensive to be a Tennessee fan than it is right now. Across all platforms. It's not been more expensive ever to be a Tennessee fan. Baseball, it's expensive. Basketball, boy, look at those season ticket prices. $3,000 for lower level tickets. Oh my God. Football, I just told you it was $220 for upper levels, to play Arkansas. Not Georgia, not Oklahoma, Arkansas. We are getting milked. I talk about it all the time. They're rubbing our udders. Sometimes they don't even use udder cream. We're chafing. We're hurting. But you can't really complain about baseball. You know why? You won a national championship. You have one of the two best programs in the country. I know. I got to mention LSU now because they won their second natty. And basketball's been great. Back-to-back Elite Eights. You replaced two of the most beloved players in program history, really back-to-back years. You could argue about whether or not Josiah was beloved, but either way, like he was here a long time. He was a main like icon of the program. You replaced him and Dalton Connect. You kept rolling. Zakai and Meshack did plenty. Like, you know, they carried their weight. They were great. You made it back to another Elite Eight. Now they're gone. And guess what? No one expects any type of slippage. Some people think it'll be an even better team than it was last year. So, like, Rick Barnes doing his job, pulling his weight. And football, things have been good. So, like, the premium you're paying, you are being rewarded for. But what happens when you're not? What happens if you're not being rewarded?
Yeah, I mean, the first time you go 8-4, it's it's going to be anarchy.
Well, the first time you went 8-4, everybody was okay with it.
Yeah, the talent fee hadn't been introduced yet, right?
Right. But the first time you went 8-4, everyone said, it's fine. You know, it's good. We overachieved. 8-4 is fine. You got Nico coming. You got a young quarterback coming. Does the second 8-4, does that change things? Especially now, like Cody said, when you add the talent fee in?
Yeah, the talent fee is a black mark on Danny White. I'm not even saying him adding it in as a black mark. I'm saying calling it a talent fee. That's what rubbed people the wrong way. Because if your team does not appear to be talented, why the hell am I paying this talent fee? The wording of it was not good. They should have called it something else.
Does player fee sound better?
No, they shouldn't have called it anything. They should have just put it in and said that there's going to be a little surcharge on tickets now.
Administrative fee.
I mean, yeah, tickets are going up a little. You know, like you should have never called it a talent fee. That's the problem.
I mean, the real solution is just to take these coaches' salaries down by like $2 million a year to course correct there.
Now you're talking.
Just course correct there. Like, hey, Josh Heupel, do you really need over $9 million a year to coach football? Do you not have it pretty good here? Like, is 7 not okay?
And can we fix the south side of the stadium, please? It's been an eyesore for 30 years. They're working on it.
You just hurt Bubba's feelings. He just took offense to that.
I know. All the hipsters feel that way about the south side of the stadium. I want to pee in troughs. They all get upset when you talk about the south side. It's a culture. I get it.
It's one of those things in this fan base that I can't get on board with. There's certain things that people get so worked up about, and I'm just like, who cares?
I just want our stadium to be nice. Because
when you say it's an eyesore, do you mean inside or outside?
Outside. Well, inside too. I mean, it's very old, but but I like that. The traditionalist in me, I kind of like those old hallways and stuff. Like, but the outside mainly, you know, they used to have those old. I've talked about it a lot. Those air conditioning units hanging out the windows and dusty old fish bowls up there. They used to have like classrooms in there. I just always think back to when my Arkansas friends came over, and it really upset me when they called our stadium a dump. I was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "We're like the loudest fan base in the country. We have like the biggest stadium. Like we're like the second biggest stadium in the country." They're like, "Yeah, it's big, but this is ugly." And it really offended me that they called it ugly.
I mean, it is ugly.
Yeah, but it offended me.
It's one of those things you can't get worked up about.
I did. I got very worked up about it. Because
I
wanted them to have the Tennessee experience of like, how badass is this?
The only thing that matters to me is when you look out on the field, it looks pretty.
Yeah.
It looks really pretty on the field.
Also, I picked the worst game ever. Like it rained. Like we didn't have a good atmosphere.
We have a caller who wanted me to pass along a message to you.
Is it nice or mean?
Pretty mean.
Mean about us?
Yeah.
Oh, then you don't say it on air. Just keep it to yourself. And I would ask the caller, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing. You ever heard of it?
He said,
no, he doesn't get airtime. If he's going to be mean to us, he don't get to say, this is my airways from 7 to 10. I control what goes over the air from 7 to 10. All right? I ain't going to let somebody bash me. Get the hell out of here.
Were they bashing
Was it
him
funny?
or me?
Was it funny at least?
or both of us.
I resonated with them.
Okay, that
You
sounds a
better-
little spiteful.
I suggest that you tread lightly.
And I quote,
I suggest you tread lightly.
these two
Go to break. It's Talk
a-holes
Sports. on
better
Fan-
understand that the South will always be the south end of the end zone.
So it was Bear.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Does Russ not let him talk enough on his show?
Guess not.
He's got to try to talk on our show. But he's got his little crony Bubba over there to do his work for him. We got Bear's little buddy over there. Bear's little yes boy over there. Bear's little bitch.
Oh!
Let's go to break. It's Talk Sports on Fan Run Radio.
You're listening to Fan Run Radio, the sports humans.
Yee-haw! I've been hooting and hollering ever since I started betting with the VIP Play app. VIP Play has more than 200 leagues, every bet type you can imagine, live betting and live hosts, all with 24/7 support from real live people when you need them. Start betting better with the VIP Play app today.
Don't be a better, be a better with VIP Play today.
Download VIP Play today or head to VIPPlayApp.com. Make sure you use the promo code FANRUN to take advantage of their welcome bonus and so they know that we sent you. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-88-99789. Must be 21 or older and located in Tennessee to bet.
Hey Knoxville, Surfside iced tea and vodka made with real brewed tea is only 100 calories, 2 grams of sugar with no bubbles and no troubles. That's right, zero carbonation, so it's easy to sip and enjoy. Headed to a game day or party at a friend's house? Bring an iced tea or lemonade variety pack from Surfside or try their green tea and new raspberry tea vodka. Find the can with the sunset stripes this season. Surfside iced tea and vodka, sold at bars, restaurants, and stores near you. Surfside iced tea and vodka, sunshine in a can. Must be 21 or older. Enjoy responsibly.
This is Coach Josh Heupel. In football and life, you need a solid defense to protect what matters most. That's where Farm Bureau Insurance of Tennessee comes in. Score peace of mind with Farm Bureau Insurance, the official insurance of the Vols. They're your line of defense. FBITN.com.
This is Baseball VFL Cody Brown. Farm Bureau Insurance is the official insurance of the Tennessee Vols. I'm here to be that line of defense for all your insurance needs. Give me a call at 865-992-3871 and go Vols.
Citizens National Bank.
Life is more fun with a Good Life checking account, offering extra benefits including bank travel. Join us for a trip to Mackinac Island for a stay at the beautiful Grand Hotel. Travel with us to southern Utah to witness the enormous, colorful, and unusual rock formations. Or join us on one of our many day trips. We're always on the go.
Citizens National Bank. Banking never felt so good.
Member FDIC.
Knoxville, mark your calendars. Fan Run Night at the ballpark is back. Join us Wednesday, August 6th at Covenant Health Park as the Knoxville Smokies take on Biloxi and we take over the stands. It's all you can eat night, so make sure to bring your appetite. Plus, we're hooking up the fans with exclusive Fan Run swag giveaways you won't want to miss. Come hang with the Fan Run crew, rep your team, and enjoy a summer night of baseball, food, and fun. Fan Run Night, August 6th. Be there.
When it's past high noon, it's time for a vodka soda made with a vodka you've actually heard of. I'm talking White Claw vodka soda made with White Claw premium vodka. JB Smooth only drinks vodka soda made with the world's smoothest vodka.
And you can too. Pick you up a bottle of the triple wave filtered vodka that's been distilled 5 times. White Claw premium vodka comes in 4 flavors: black cherry, mango, pineapple, and just vodka. You haven't had vodka like this. No one has. White Claw premium vodka. Please drink responsibly.
A brand built in Tennessee and born from the love of the game, Inward Half revolutionizes golfing comfort. Crafted by a former pro and dedicated enthusiast just like you, our luxury performance wear guarantees you stay cool and comfortable through every swing and every day. We're not just a brand. We've set out to create a lifestyle for those who understand that impeccable style and premium performance are a hole-in-one. Enjoy the walk-in with Inward Half.
This segment is brought to you by Knoxville Smiles. If you need a dentist, trust the offices of Dr. Stephen Malone and his staff. KnoxvilleSmiles.com to learn more. Knoxville Smiles. You could smile with them. I don't know if people will smile at this question asked in the chat by Todd Foggs. Shout out to the freaks watching over on FanRun TV. Going to do what I always do, or maybe what I need to do more of. Maybe always isn't accurate, but go give us a like everywhere. Come on. We need it.
Like me.
Like us. Follow our work. If you're on Instagram, I reiterate, if you like us, you need to follow us at FanRun Sports on Instagram.
Also, Bear wrote in that was not him. So,
so good job by you, Bubba.
Somebody else just didn't like us, or he's lying, or I don't know. Who knows?
Nah, either way. I don't think I mean, maybe this Schmohawk over here, maybe he put down the south end zone. I said I don't care. North, south, whatever. Let's go watch a football game. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what it looks like on the field. I like when our grass is ugly, that bothers me a little bit because I want the grass to be beautiful and like green and really pop with the orange. Like that's what I care about. Rest of the stuff, that's stuff people get worked up about that doesn't move me at all. But again, go like us, FanRun Sports on Instagram, and give us a like on YouTube. I'm trying to grow the YouTube. Appreciate everybody that watches and comments on there. Sincerely. But this next question might make you happy. It might make you sad. Todd writes in, where are we at on the Nike Adidas deal? Look, where we're at as far as I'm concerned and what I've been told, and we got some pretty good reporting here. We were the first to break the story, if you remember. The Adidas done is it's done. Like it's 99.9%. It's like any of these other big agreements. Like you'll see it with free agency in sports. Hey, teams agree to terms. Hey, a coach has agreed to come coach this team, and they got to finalize and iron out some final details.
Yeah, it's done, man.
Got to put some stuff in the footnotes of the contract. Some wording has to be agreed upon. But like as far as what we've been told, and like I said, we got some pretty good sources here. Nike seems like they have gone by the wayside. Tennessee and Adidas are in bed together. They're just trying to figure out, how exactly they want to do it, not to be too graphic.
It's over and done with. That's it's happening. As Fleetwood Mac once said, never going back again.
Oh, I love drugs.
Who are you guys waving to out that window?
There's a pretty nice Lamborghini that just pulled in next door. I wasn't waving at anybody, just admiring.
Thought I saw you wave.
Mm-mm.
We have a lot of nice cars next door. They work on Ferraris and Lamborghinis and stuff.
Yeah, it's actually really enjoyable to see.
It's nice to be surrounded by that. It kind of gives you an inspiration.
Yeah, something to work for in life.
Feel inspired when you see across the street the nice cars. Oh, wow, Maserati. That could be me.
Yeah, don't waste your money on a Maserati. If you have the money to buy one, they're terrible transmission.
Oh, really? You have experience with that, or
no? But I do pride myself in a lot of car YouTube videos in my free time, and that is something that people who do.
Nobody in the family has a Maserati.
No.
Okay. Thought I was gonna catch Jackson the Rich Boy there again.
Nope. You got to go to like grandparent level to see that kind of wealth in my family. But
okay. So
I don't
generational wealth.
No.
Gotcha.
Did you realize, Jackson? I mean, I imagine you didn't with the whole Merchant of Death thing, but since we're going through like some listener comments, Fox writes in and links me to a story because we talked about the Venezuelan keeper that got out. Apparently, the man we had to trade for him was linked to a triple murder in Madrid.
No, I did not even see that link.
So we gave up the Merchants of Death for Brittany Griner, and then we had to give up a guy linked to a triple murder for a guy that never should have been detained in the first place.
All-star numbers, baby.
If only he had like a cool name to go along with it, maybe people would have talked about it and picked up on it. Now, you said someone else was asking me about something with Boo Carter, Jackson.
Yeah. PR or PD Dodson writes in through X.
Okay.
John Reed, weren't you chiding the fan base and social media about the Boo Carter story, saying it's a non-story and fan reaction, which is an actual story now being reported nationally?
Okay, well, a couple things here.
rough to get through.
Couple things here. PD, is it Pete? You said PD Dotson?
P space D, yes.
Couple things here.
Puff Daddy.
Couple things. So you're saying that I was chiding the fan base for talking about the Boo Carter situation in a comedic social media video I did, I assume is what he's talking about, right? Because I didn't come on the radio. As we were talking about Boo Carter the last couple of days, I didn't come on the radio complaining about talking about Boo Carter. Because, again, we've talked about on the radio now the last 3 days. But, yes, in a comedic video where I was distorting my face, pretending to be someone else, I did say don't talk about the Boo Carter. But that's besides the point. The second part of the thing is, yes, it is a national story now. Cody, do you know why it's a national story now?
Because Jordan DeJani wrote about it on CBSSports.com.
Well, that's part of it. Do you know why else? Do you know why else it became a national story?
Why?
Because people were talking about it. Because the fan base freaked out about it. Because it became such a big underground story that it came mainstream. If the people weren't talking about it, like I comedically said in the video, this doesn't become a thing. What are you shaking your head about? You got that look like you're about to try to...
Comedic, some say.
Well, it was an attempt to... I thought it was funny.
Comedic.
You laughed. You said it was really funny.
I'm kidding. I loved it. But so a lot of people were hating on it.
There was like 10 people.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call that a lot.
John Reed should be fired.
When you look at like 100,000 views, 10 negative people.
This guy's such a troll.
You got to throw that out. But I mean, like, yes, PD Dotson, you got me there. Great grasp on the situation. I sarcastically made a video about Boo Carter, talking about Boo Carter, saying not to talk about Boo Carter. You got me there. But also, like, the second part of the story, or the second part of your message, lacks so much logic of, yes, it became a national story because people were talking about it. It didn't become a national story because it's actually a national story. It became a national story because people talked about it so much that people started writing about it. Because keep in mind, we're also at the end of July when college football reporters are desperate for any type of content.
Boy, are they. Jordan's been writing about tennis.
If the conversation never sparked up with the fan base with Boo Carter, this probably isn't a story until either he's back on the team or he's gone. You know what I mean? Same for Nico, you could really say. Like, I'm not blaming anybody for how they handled Nico. I'm not blaming any fans for how they reacted or whatever. Like, do you? But, like, once it became a social media story, and once, like, the hate really got ramped up, it pretty much meant it was impossible to put that tooth back, to put that paste back in the tube. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it went past the point of no return. It spiraled out of control.
If it was handled just inside the locker room, maybe they work things out, maybe they don't. But whenever it did get in this fan base and start spreading like wildfire, and then it leads to a lot of people tweeting Nico or tweeting his dad directly, being like, hey, jackasses, hit the road, pack your bags, your son sucks, we don't want you. That started making things a lot tougher, at least according to the stories. I mean, I think logic and common sense tells you it makes it harder, but also, like, they cited, like, he skipped practice because he was so depressed from all the hate mail he had gotten, all the hate he had gotten on Twitter the night before, which, whatever. Again, I'm not blaming any Tennessee fans for how they behaved or how they reacted.
If social media didn't exist, Nico would still be your quarterback.
You think so? And I'm not saying you're wrong. I just don't know if I'm willing to go that far.
And then there'd be a 15% talent fee.
Good drop in, Bubba.
Maybe they should charge the north side of the end zone 15% and the south side 5%. Should they do that? Kind of divvy it up.
Are you suggesting a class system in Neyland Stadium?
That's what the caller suggested. The south side is the real side. I mean, he's the one that separated, right? Didn't he? Wasn't that your quote, Bubba?
Bring back segregation.
What'd that guy say about the south side? It's the heart. Like, he differentiated the south being better than the north, right?
He said,
you had
south side is the south side.
South's going to rise again.
Well, south side is the south side. What the hell does that mean? That's what he said?
Yeah, but there's emphasis on the south side.
What does that mean? South side is the south side. Like, what the hell am I taking away from that?
He could have said something else, and I just
So you're not quoting him properly. Okay, great. Great work by the P-Team.
You get a better breeze on the north side because of the way the wind flows off the river.
You mean from the party deck, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Schmucks.
Yeah, the party deck thing, that seems...
I feel like something could be done with the talent fee and the people who pay for the premium seating. Maybe, hey, you can afford to go sit up in the exclusive deck up top. You can take on the extra 15 or 10%, whatever, that they want to charge students.
I think they should just pass a collection plate around at the game.
I think they should charge students more. There's so many of them, and there's such a low number of tickets. Just charge the students more. Either pay it or don't go. Like, there'll be people that pay it.
I mean,
the demand is huge because there's a lot that don't get to go.
Well, when the demand's huge, raise the prices.
I can see the benefits of that. It probably would eat out a lot of the first year students who, it really grinds my gears. There's no.
I think weed out is what you were going for there.
Yeah, sorry. I think that's what I said. Tried to.
Nope. You said grind out. Again, my P team over there, they seem like they're down for anything. So if you got anybody out there willing to go on dates with these guys, let us know. Hour 2 in the books. Hour 3 coming at you. Stick with us. Let's talk sports on FanRun Radio.
The flagship station for Tennessee football. Fans. FanRun Radio.
Yeah, it's another day, but what kind of day is it really? A day of doom scrolling? Laundry day? Nah, it's a White Claw day. Light and refreshing tasting, uniquely cold way filtered. There's an iconic flavor for everyone. So grab a pack, grab your friends. Make the most of each day with those who matter most. When you're together with White Claw, every day is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. You just gotta grab it. White Claw. Grab life by the claw. Please drink responsibly. Hard seltzer with flavors. White Claw Seltzer Works, Chicago, Illinois.
The phone's blowing up, but you're in the driver's seat. Ignore the buzz, keep your eyes on the street. No text back, no scroll, just let it wait. Attention on the road, that's the only way. Phone's blowing up, but you're in the driver's seat. Ignore the buzz, keep your eyes on the street. No text back, no scroll, just let it wait.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Are you ready to show off that confident, radiant smile you've always dreamed of? Well, here at Knoxville Smiles, we're ready to turn your dream into a reality. At Knoxville Smiles, we're more than just a dental practice. We're your partners in achieving optimum oral health. From routine cleanings and checkups to advanced cosmetics and restorative procedures, we offer a wide range of services in an environment that makes every visit a positive and comfortable experience. At Knoxville Smiles, it's about more than just treatments. We're focused on creating a welcoming environment where you feel like family. Our state-of-the-art facilities are designed with your comfort in mind, and our friendly staff is always ready to address your questions and concerns. Don't wait any longer to achieve a beautiful smile you deserve. Schedule your appointment at Knoxville Smiles today and take that first step towards a healthier, happier you. Call us at 865-539-1776 to book your appointment today, or just visit our website at knoxvillesmiles.com.
A brand built in Tennessee and born from the love of the game, Inward Half revolutionizes golfing comfort. Crafted by a former pro and dedicated enthusiast just like you, our luxury performance wear guarantees you stay cool and comfortable through every swing and every day. We're not just a brand. We've set out to create a lifestyle for those who understand that impeccable style and premium performance are a hole-in-one. Enjoy the walk-in with Inward Half.
Ready to launch your career? Axle Logistics is a leading third-party logistics company where excellence is an energy. With an award-winning culture, Axle proves that positive outcomes come from a positive environment and a work hard, play hard mentality. At Axle, the drive for success is infectious. And with an uncapped commission structure, hard work isn't just noticed, it's rewarded. For those with big goals and even bigger dreams, Axle Logistics is the place to start your career.
Now, it's time for your Atlanta Braves morning update, presented by Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Get clean car happy at any of the 250-plus Tidal Wave Auto Spa locations today.
Braves fall in Game 3 to the Giants. I'm Barrett Salee, and this is your Braves Radio Network Morning Update.
Get clean car happy all season long at Tidal Wave with exclusive membership discounts, giveaways, and more. Visit TidalWaveAutoSpa.com/Braves for more information.
The Braves fell to the Giants 9-3 on Wednesday afternoon. They dropped to 4-11 in rubber games of series this season. It was a tough day for Spencer Strider. He gave up 3 walks. He gave up 5 hits and 3 earned runs in the loss. He took the loss, and he is 4-8 on the season. Another good day, though, for Drake Baldwin. He got a double, knocked in 2, got the Braves off a scoring drought in the 7th inning.
Line down the left field line. That's in for a base hit, and one hops over the sidewall. That'll be a double for Baldwin. It'll drive in 2 runs, and for the first time since Game 1, the Braves are on the board.
Braves are off today. They'll head to Texas to take on the Rangers starting on Friday night. Joey Wentz getting the ball for the Braves. He is 2-1, has a 5.71 ERA and 36 strikeouts. The veteran going for the Rangers. For leadoff show coming your way, 6:50 Eastern time. First pitch against the Rangers with Ben and Joe, 8:05 Eastern, 7:05 Central on the Braves Radio Network.
You're listening to FM 105.7 and AM 1340, WKGN Knoxville, and W289CU Knoxville, FANRUN Radio.
Talk Sports. Talk Sports. Talk Sports.
Talk Sports. Talk Sports from 7 to 10. Overrated, underrated, a Wednesday. FANRUN Radio, Talk Sports said, not in my house, I ain't talking to Kimbe. Johnny Cody out here asking where the ops at. Tennessee Volunteers here for combat. It's the Cherokee Ghost, John Reed and Cody doing everything we can to bring Rocky Top back. Talk Sports from 7 to 10. Never leave a witness, never leave loose ends. Nico ain't nothing but a nuisance. 2026, we ain't making new friends.
Talk Sports. Talk Sports.
Hour number 3 kicking off here in the White Claw Hard Seltzer Studios. Oh, it's Thursday night. It means it's sports trivia night at Barley's. Get your crew. Go play some sports trivia, 7 p.m. down in the old city. We still haven't defended our championship, Cody.
I know. I was going to say it's also I've been running these Smokies ads. It's also half-price drafts at the Smoky Stadium. So you could theoretically go play yourself a little sports trivia and then stagger over into the Smoky Stadium about, midway through the 2nd inning or whenever and go get you some more beers over there.
There you go.
Old Barley's Smokies combo night.
Make it an evening.
Thirsty Thursday.
Got a couple weeks before we'll be having our fan run night at Smokies Park. I'll try to make sure we have some tickets here. We're doing Fan Run Friday here at SM Athletics, where we're going to have we got some Fan Run merch out back. A decent quantity, but we're going to try to start cleaning some of that up as we get ready to launch a new line and kind of bring some new designs and everything. So on Friday, we're doing Fan Run Friday. You can come by the store, pick you up 1 free Fan Run merch while supplies last. And I'll try to make sure we have some Smokies tickets to kind of give out to people too. That way we can have people in the building for Fan Run night on August 6th. That's a Wednesday night.
So tomorrow people are coming by?
They are invited.
Will there be refreshments?
No. No, it's not like a party. It's just, hey, come by, check out the store, say what's up to us. If you want to check out the new studio, yeah, you can check out the new studio, all that, and pick you up some merch, rep the brand. Just a little fan appreciation.
Yeah, I'll be sure to keep the office door closed. Just kidding. I love all you people. You know that.
Let's hit some headlines.
All right, thanks, John. Tua Tagovailoa says that Tyreek Hill is working to regain the Dolphins' trust. You remember last season at the end of the year when Tyreek said, basically, I'm out of here. I've had enough of this. I'm going away. Do what's best for me and my family. And then he had to walk back those comments and apologize and everything. So anyway, Tua says that Tyreek is still trying to win back over his teammates. It's not just with me. It's with a lot of the guys. I'm not the only one that heard that, what he said. You guys aren't the only people that heard that. A lot of people that follow football, that follow Tyreek, are fans of his. Everyone has seen it. When you say something like that, you don't just come back from that with, hey, my bad. You got to work that relationship up. You got to build everything back up again. He's working on himself, working on things he wants to get better with and do that. I don't think it's a very good sign for the Dolphins.
No, it's not. And I don't think Tyreek Hill is going to be happy. Feels like, there must just not be a trade market for Tyreek Hill, because you would think that they would want to get rid of him. You would think that they would want to move on and try to, recoup something and kind of reset their team, especially for a guy that doesn't want to be there. That's a little bit of a head case, but there must not be able to get anything more than like a third or even a fourth round pick for him.
The Broncos quarterback Bo Nix met with Drew Brees. Sean Payton said he wants to improve. So Bo Nix sought the advice, I guess, of the legendary Drew Brees.
I hate that the Titans have to open up the season in Denver against the Broncos, because I do think they're going to be pretty good.
Yeah, you'd prefer to start 0-1. I mean 1-0 instead of 0-1.
That defense is going to be tough.
I like the Broncos. That was one of the teams I rode with for a while. Jackson hates him because he's a Chiefs fan. Joe Burrow calls the ongoing Bengals contract issues disappointing. You'd like to have all your guys out there day one to try to build that cohesion, but that's not how it usually works out. It's a business, and that's how it goes. But he called it disappointing. They don't have some guys, Trey Hendrickson and Shamar Stewart, still unsigned.
There's only so much money, bro. Like, I hate to make this a Joe Burrow segment again, but like, you can't tell them to bring T. Higgins back and make them pay T. Higgins and then complain when the money's not around for everybody else. That's a part of leadership. Like, is that fair to say? Like to hold the franchise hostage and say, hey, figure it out. Like, keep my offensive players here. By the way, go sign Mike Gesicki. Like, give the tight end a bunch of money too. Like, you can't do that and then complain when they can't figure out everything else with the defense.
Yeah, that's fair. They're eating up all the money. There's only so much to go around. What else we got? Oklahoma picked to win the SEC by one college football analyst, Matt Hayes, says he thinks John Mateer is going to play really well, and the defense will be as good as any defense in the league. Oklahoma is going to shock some people this year. This is a senior national writer for USA Today, and he's also on Jacksonville Sports Radio, Matt Hayes. He's picking Oklahoma to win the SEC. Haven't heard that one yet. That's a unique pick.
Well, I told you some people are really high on Oklahoma. Like,
I know people are high on them, but to pick them to win the conference.
No, it's starting to ramp up, but there's some growing Oklahoma buzz there.
Yeah, how about that? The Buffalo Bills are going to be on Hard Knocks. It's that time of the year.
The training camp edition of Hard Knocks, because, they do multiple things now, but the Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen, maybe a little Haley Steinfeld, hopefully.
What's that quote she had from Sinners that you always repeat?
Oh, there's plenty of them. There's one
that really stands out.
But that was before you stuck your tongue in my and so good, I thought you had changed your mind. You watched it yet?
No. Didn't you tell me it's on Netflix?
No, I said it's on HBO.
Oh, well, that would explain why I couldn't find it on Netflix, because I was looking for it the other day.
You still have Max, no? Or no?
I think so.
You cycled off Max for now?
I think I have it right now.
Well, it's on there.
Okay, maybe
you should watch it. You'll like it. I keep telling you, you'll like it. It's got a lot of blues element to it. You'll really appreciate the music in it.
Actually, I do have it because we were watching the Billy Joel documentary the other day. I watched part of that. It's on Max.
Just watch Sinners, bro. I'm trying to tell you. It's not like I'm even trying to tell you some like indie underground movie. Like it's the biggest movie in America this year. Like go watch it.
I know. I've been wanting to watch it. I just haven't got around to it.
Just go do it.
Okay.
You waiting on Bear? Like what are you doing? Just watch it. Watch the movie.
Why do you do that?
Well, why don't you do it? Why don't you watch the movie?
Big Uber news.
That's what I call you. That's what our version of headlines is.
Uber is testing a women-only driver service in a few cities. Uber is going to let women avoid male drivers. There goes my clientele.
That would be bad for you. You'd be so mad if you got stuck just driving around smelly men.
I wouldn't do it anymore.
Cody loves driving around with college girls.
Well, yeah, there's very little danger there. No one's going to pull a gun on you.
On the world's greatest podcast in America, Vols Tim 85 talked about how he got held at gunpoint in the middle of the night. Gun to his head, pillow over his head. Go like, subscribe, listen. It's on YouTube as well if you want to watch. Although you can't really see Tim because we hadn't fixed our camera setup yet, but you can see me and Cody, mostly Cody's crotch. But he said he doesn't even really think about it anymore. He says he's not really shook, but you're still terrified of these Uber rides?
I don't. I decline a lot of rides. We'll just keep it at that.
If her name's not Brittany or Amanda.
No, I'm declining Brittany.
Or Kayla.
Amanda.
Kaylee. What are good college girl names these days?
Emma.
Is that from Watson? Is that from Watson, you think? Is Emma Watson there? Emma Watson and Emma Stone? Like, is that?
I don't know. I feel like that's the most popular one, though.
Like Emma Watson would be. I mean, Harry Potter came out. The movie started coming out when? Like 04, 05? I mean, would that be?
Somewhere in there.
Would that be around then?
Somewhere in there. But yeah, Uber, they're going to roll this out in the liberal cities first. I think they're going to try it in like LA and San Francisco. Women riders and drivers across the U.S. have been saying they want the option to be matched with other women on trips. The ride-hailing platforms, including Uber, have long faced pressure to improve safety for both drivers and riders, of course. And so they previously rolled out a feature that enables riders and drivers to record audio on trips. I always cancel those, too. I don't want people recording me. They don't need to hear my conversations.
So you can put those safety things in there?
Yeah. Yeah, you can record your audio during a trip.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah. It gives you an option. They do all kinds of stuff for safety now. They do these pins. You got to type a pin in. Most of it's very annoying. They do like face verification where you have to, every so often, you got to log off and take a picture of your face and send it to them to prove that you're you. And I get why they do it.
I told you one time a guy came and picked up me and my friends, and he was this Russian guy that was like, yeah, I'm driving my friend's car right now. I can't get verified yet. They haven't cleared me yet, but I'm driving there. You guys good? And we're just like, I guess, man.
Sure.
But it was like four of us, and like we were pretty big boys. I mean, like, if I was like if we were young girls or like even just women at all, I'd be like, no, I'm not getting in there with you.
Yeah.
But this is all the way back in like 2015. Like this is before like Uber was doing anything really. This is like 15, 16. But it's like, I guess we'll get in, man.
Well, everybody's talking about
big Ukrainian scammer. Sure, we'll ride with you.
Everybody's talking about how this will be good for female passengers, but really, I think for the female drivers, this would be much better. Like I feel like they're in way more danger. Being a female driver, like that drives around, weird men all day.
So you think the driver's the one in danger?
Yeah, because the women drivers. I mean, I've had multiple women drivers to just get to talking to them or whatever. And
I'm in the biz too. You get what's your craziest story?
Yeah,
you asked them that just so you could say, well, actually, I got held at gunpoint.
Well,
I got carjacked.
Several of them have told me about like the creepy men they got to deal with.
Yeah,
and I can imagine especially if you're an attractive female driver, like that would be a real. hard thing to do.
It sucks for you. Although I imagine at peak time, people would just be like, hey, let's just ride with whoever, whatever. We're drunk. Let's get home from the bar. Who cares? I'm not waiting on a woman. But
I mean, men really do cause all the problems. Not to sound like a male feminist or whatever, but like based on my experience.
Now you got robbed by a man and a woman.
Well, the guy had the gun, and you know, the girl just kind of was there.
So if you're a woman, if you're doing the woman only thing, can you have a male passenger with you? Like, is it just like, hey, I'm a woman, here's my account. I got a ride for two, and like all of a sudden it's a man and woman in there, because that wouldn't really help too many problems. That would just make the drivers even more susceptible.
Well, you know, actually, that's a good question. I hadn't thought about that. I'm assuming it's just going to be female to female matching.
Right,
the app.
but you can have whoever with you.
Yeah, she's got her boyfriend with her or whatever. Like,
a crime partner.
I don't know. We'll see how it goes. They're going to roll it out in L.A., San Francisco, and Detroit first in the next few weeks.
I mean, gyms do it. My gym has a girls only section.
What, like their locker room? You can't go in their locker room?
Well, that, but also they have just like a room, and it's like a closed door, and like the windows are kind of like the whole like weird blurred out thing, like there's like stuff on it to block it.
Yeah.
And it's just the girls only room, and they can go in there and lift without being oogled at.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. Sounds like a pretty woke gym.
No, it's not. I mean, it's a big meathead gym. Like, it's not like one of the biggest meathead gyms, but like it's definitely not a woke one. It's not like the YMCA or any Christian organization or anything. It's just a normal gym where people go. It seems like there's a bunch of bros there. I don't think it's woke at all, really.
Yeah.
But they say, hey, here's a women's only section. Like, it's not like super nice or anything, but they got the machines and some free weights in there.
Well, we'll see how this goes.
Protect our women.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine they have to deal with quite a few creeps out there. I imagine it does get tiring being an attractive woman, just getting hit on all the time. I can't relate. Like, I don't know what that experience is like.
I told you, man. There was one night that there was this guy that came with some of my lady friends, and he would not leave me alone. He wanted to do things to me, and he kept telling me about things he wanted to do to me. And I was like, bro, can you stop?
And you felt uncomfortable.
Yeah, I was like, can you quit? I was like, I don't have a problem with your sexuality. It's not that. I was like, if you were a woman saying this stuff to me right now, I wouldn't want to do it. I was like, just leave me alone. Like,
he was a little aggressive.
Yeah. He's just like, just give me a chance. Give me 5 minutes. I'll change your life. I'm like, bro, I know. Stop. But at first I was trying to laugh. Like, I imagine it's what women do. Yeah, good one.
Yeah.
But eventually he just kept going and going and going. And I was like, stop, man. Like,
and that's what it's like being a beautiful woman all day, every day.
Enough's enough. Stop telling me what you want to do to me. I'm not in the mood. Now the P-Team over there, like, who knows? Like, they might be willing to try some things. Who knows? But I was just like, stop. Enough's enough.
Yeah.
I'm just here to have fun with my friends. I don't want to be hit on all the time. Jot that down, Jackson. Don't hit on them all the time. Be respectful.
Joke's on you, John. I'm too scared to hit on girls.
How do you do it? You just like an app guy? You just Snapchat, like slide up trying to message there?
I'm so serious. Like when I said 2 years ago I had my heart broken, I have not delved back into the game.
So you just don't talk to women, really?
I mean, I have girls that are my friends.
Sure.
But no, I haven't explored any kind of relationship like that in 2 years.
Damn. I thought Bubba was the depressing one over there.
No, it's all right. I dated a very mean girl. She did not.
You were 18 years old, bro.
I was 19.
It's time to let go of the hurt.
No, I've let go of the hurt. It's just more of the, man, do I really want to get through all that of getting to know a girl again?
Jackson, you were 19 years old. You're 21 years old. Now, I'm not going to say you're the cutest guy. You wouldn't be my cup of tea. You're a little too MAGA for me. I need my lovers to be a little bit more liberal, but
I think you'd be surprised at the level of MAGA I am.
You've never seen levels of MAGA like this before.
Yeah.
I broke the
I was
scale.
at the Capitol. I was at the Capitol before they sent the email.
Yeah, I was doing my own thing. Everybody else just happened to show up too.
They showed up and joined me.
Which, by the way, did you see the episode of South Park last night?
No, but I've heard a lot about it. I've heard the chatter.
I'm excited to watch it. I saw a still from it that just had Satan and Trump in bed together. That's and Trump is naked. So they apparently went for it.
After Paramount gave him that $1.5 billion.
They said, the contract's good. We're getting this money regardless. All right, let's see if we can get canceled. Let's go.
I will say that I was very MAGA before certain militaristic decisions were made. And after militaristic decisions, kind of was like, okay, so it's the same thing they did in the early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And that's the lesson.
Yeah.
They're all the same.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're all the same guy. Drain the swamp, not so much.
Yeah. Don't ask, don't tell my ass. Am I
Can't drain the
right?
swamp when they are the swamp.
But hey, you're 21, man. You can't hold on to that 19-year-old pain.
No, I know.
You got to get back on the horse.
You got to be what you ought to be doing. A good-looking, young, thin guy like yourself. You ought to be out there. How can I say this without sounding vulgar? Play in the field.
Yeah,
that's what you need to do for like the next 3 years. Get all that out of you.
We need to have him. We need to have him, Garrett, and William have a little session. They're always just down in the dumps. Oh, women. Am I right?
Garrett, not so much.
Hey, I talked to Garrett. And he's like, I wish I had me a woman.
He's not sad though.
No, but he's just kind of like, whatever.
Oh, I'm by no means sad. I love my life.
Yeah, you just want to spend it with somebody. Find somebody to spend it with.
It would be nice.
Yeah, we need to get a coalition out here. We need to send you boys out hunting together.
But at the same time, it's also nice, like
just the four of us
doing what I want to do every day.
Hunting in packs. Let's go.
Me, you, Garrett, and William.
You're not really doing what you want to do.
Cool beans.
Jackson. Yeah, if you were doing what you want to do, you'd be cuddled up with a broad, watching some movies.
That's true.
Brushing her hair, rubbing her hair with your hands. That's what you really want to be doing.
Easy there, Pedro Pascal.
Hey, babe. Hey, babe.
That was a weird video with him and Defoe's wife, right? Is that what you're referring to?
There's been too many of them. I saw the Defoe's wife where he just
rubbed her chin, and Defoe seemed like, hey, keep your paws off. Yeah, keep your paws off my woman. At first he smiled, then he looks like he's getting mad. And now the internet's slowly turning against Pedro. They're like, there's something weird with this guy. This guy's creepy.
He's only anxious when women are around, and he has to touch them.
Yeah, but there's the homosexual rumors about Pedro. So, a lot of people think that about him. So, but, he does seem like he wants to be really handsy with the women. So, is he doing it?
He just wants to be liked.
Maybe he's just a big sex guy.
He might just be a big sex guy. I mean, that's who he was in Game of Thrones. That might be his real character. That just might be who he is.
Oberyn Martell.
He might just be a guy. He loves beautiful people. I don't know, but Defoe got in his face like, hey, you don't grab. It was a little wild for Pedro to, stroke his woman's chin. He's like, get your hands out of here, pal. I'm going to be touching my woman's face. Well, anyways, we're starting a coalition. Cody, Jackson, Garrett, William, Bubba, if you want to join, the boys are going to start going out to Cool Beans once a week.
Yeah.
See what they can find.
Oh, this is our uncle. That's what you can say. Yeah, Jackson going to find him a good woman. They're going to get it going on. They're going to be, what do they call it? What do they call it now? That I don't want to say Netflix and chill because I feel like that's a chuggy term. What do they call it now? Because that's got to be out of date. That was 8 years ago. What is it now when a guy and a girl, cuddled up? What do they call it, Jackson?
I don't know, but I'm still thinking just passing you off as my uncle.
Yeah, I'll be your uncle, whatever you need. Jackson just
Did he used to touch you? Did he touch you? They call it YouTube and lube. That's what they call it now.
Yeah, Jackson just cuddled up with a girl. Could you imagine? Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Yeah, I know the plot is really we're in the middle of the plot here, but you hear that timer going off? That's the oven.
Actually,
that beeping sound, that's the oven.
The cookies are going to burn.
Yeah.
Bubba, send us a break. It's Talk Sports on FanRun Radio.
Big Orange Country's home for sports. This is FanRun Radio.
We really need to get some branded stuff. Shirts, hats, promo items, something professional.
I mean, we could just find a website and order a bunch of it ourselves.
You could, but you're taking a big risk. You don't know the quality, the fit, the timeline. It's a roll of the dice.
Yeah, I guess. But isn't that how everyone does it now?
Not the ones who actually care about how their brand looks. Look, if we're putting our name on it, it needs to be done right. We need SM Athletics.
SM Athletics?
Yeah. They specialize in working with businesses like ours. Apparel, hats, promo gear, but real, customized stuff. They actually care if it turns out right.
Probably a lot better than getting stuck with 100 t-shirts with crooked logos.
Exactly. Plus, they'll walk you through everything: sizing, colors, material, so it matches the image we're trying to build.
Makes sense. What's the name again?
SM Athletics. Trust me, if you want to look like a real company, not a flea market stand, this is the move. If you're serious about your brand, work with people who are serious about getting it right. SM Athletics.
In a world filled with deadlines and screens, sometimes we forget the simple joys of life, days filled with special moments. At Inward Half, we understand the essence of these moments. Feel the difference between our breathable fabrics and flexible apparel as you disconnect from the hustle and bustle and reconnect with what truly matters. Inward Half, simple luxury for on and off the course.
Ready to launch your career? Axle Logistics is a leading third-party logistics company where excellence is an energy. With an award-winning culture, Axle proves that positive outcomes come from a positive environment and a work hard, play hard mentality. At Axle, the drive for success is infectious. And with an uncapped commission structure, hard work isn't just noticed, it's rewarded. For those with big goals and even bigger dreams, Axle Logistics is the place to start your career.
Are you looking for a treat that will knock it out of the park at the next watch party? Just like your favorite baseball team, Crumble brings the best lineup week to week with an expanded roster that includes key lime pie, strawberry cake, or my personal favorite, Monster featuring M&M candies. Let Crumble treat you to the best cookies in the game. Download the Crumble app and start earning rewards. You can even vote monthly on what flavors you would like to see at any store of your choice. Warmer weather is here, so get to the ballpark, but don't miss the cookies.
Hey there, everybody. My name is Linda, and Talk Sports is my favorite radio show because them boys give me what I need. They don't pull any punches. They tell it like it is, and they're so funny. John's voice is sexy, and Cody reminds me so much of my late brother Donnie. It just warms my heart. Listen from 7 to 10 every weekday here on FANRUN Radio.
It's ugly, like look at you, it's a damn shame. Just remember all caps.
That's cap. No, that's facts. It's cap or facts. It's days like today when I think about those that have come before me and those that will come after me. But right now, it's all about the now.
Are you saying Jack came first?
I'm saying I think about Jack sometimes during this segment and how he just didn't like to do it. And I think maybe I should do that.
Who's going to come after you?
I don't know.
All right.
First up for this cap or facts. NIL will end up being limited for every college sport.
NIL will end up being limited. No. That's cap. That's cap. We're a free market country. Free market will win. You can't. The salary cap, that's going to be capped, of course. Like, hey, the players can only get so much from the school, but no. And even if they do try to cap NIL, Bubba, guess what? That's when we go back under the table. That's when we start giving out cars on the down low again. Like, the NIL will never be capped. The big-time players will always get big-time money. I'm more interested in the bubble of, like, whether or not boosters and people start saying, man, $5 million for an offensive lineman in high school. Or like, I'm not paying that anymore. Forget that. They've drained me enough as it is. If I'm Texas Tech and we don't win a championship in the next couple of years, you ain't getting another dime out of me. Find us somebody and go win. Damn it, go hire Nick Saban. Well, instead of giving $5 million to a tackle, let me give $10 million to Nick Saban and see what he can comes up with after that.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on what you're asking, right? On the NIL being capped, I don't think. I mean, basically what he said. I don't think that that it'll be capped in terms of guys getting deals on the side. I mean, the value is still going to be there. Somebody's going to be willing to pay for guys. So you're talking about just like it'll be regulated, like the teams will have a cap, or
like there's going to be a max amount that each player can earn.
Yeah, I'd say that's cap. Yeah, some guys will be making a lot more than other guys. Like face of the, like if you're the quarterback who's the face of college football, if you're Jeremiah Smith or whoever, like that guy's gonna have a lot more deals, have a lot more endorsements, be making a lot more money. So I go cap.
Next up, it's okay to have head cases on your team as long as you just win.
That's facts. That's facts. Look at those Florida Gators teams back in the day. The 2008 Florida Gators, I think like 87% of those guys went to prison. That's not the exact number, but it was a lot. I mean, they had an actual murderer on the team. But wouldn't you take a national championship? I'm a big win at all costs guy. I don't need my heroes to be good guys. I don't need them to come back to campus and tell me about all they've done in their post-college career and all this. And, oh, well, he's a great member of the community. That's good. Like, you prefer them to be nice guys, but I need some dogs out there too. I need some warriors. Sometimes those guys are a little violent. They're a little aggressive. Bad guys. But if you're winning, you're winning.
Do you think that Florida team, I mean, like, I think you always would take the two national championships, but like that was the end of it, right? In terms of Janoris Jenkins and the culture problems, like eventually it did run Urban Meyer out of town, and Florida's not really had much success since he left. I know they won the East a couple times, but they have really slipped. I mean, they're going on, damn near 20 years without a national championship themselves, and of those 20 years, like since they won the second national title, how many years would you think they were actually like relevant in the national landscape?
Since 08?
Yeah.
Well, they were relevant in 09. Like they were relevant the years they won the East.
Mm-hmm.
Would you call that relevant? I mean, if you're winning the East and getting to the,
they didn't really feel relevant with Jim McElwain. I mean, they felt like they'd won the East, but like they didn't feel like they were in the national conversation.
Yeah, they really didn't feel relevant. They were relevant the year I mean, do you count that COVID year with Kyle Pitts and Trask?
You have to. They were relevant that year. It's such a gross year, but yeah.
It does seem like really, really weird. Like Florida was super good, and so was Texas A&M. Like,
yeah,
come on. But yeah, I mean, if you count that, you give them
Dodgers
that year
won World Series.
Yeah, LeBron, Mickey Mouse ring. You
That's
give
true.
them.
LeBron never won a title any other year.
Yeah, well, he won that one, and then there was the Ray
Neither
Allen
did
saved
Tom
his ass,
Brady,
and
but
Steph
like
Curry
Florida sacrificed their culture. And they did win the two championships. And I think ultimately, as a Florida fan, you'd rather have the two championships, of course. But like I would say, it ran Urban Meyer away, and they've been kind of wandering around, not necessarily in the desert, but it's been really hot and really sandy.
Yeah, but like you can always get it back, right? Like if you hire the right guy and he comes in, it's like, actually, we're going to build a good culture. We're not going to have a bunch of criminals on our team. Then you just have a different coach. You always take the titles. As a fan,
sure.
As a fan, you take the titles.
Sure. Yeah, I agree.
Like I'd prefer to have a nice, stable, upstanding program, but I mean, who knows? I mean, we don't know what these guys are up to in their spare time. We could have a couple players out there right now robbing a convenience store or something.
No, I mean,
who knows?
Georgia seems happy kind of doing, just the whole like, hey, we'll take whoever and we'll win.
We as fans are not responsible for the behavior of our players. So, like, to me, just give me the wins. Maybe that's the wrong way to look at it. I don't know.
Wonder what Baylor fans feel. Bring Art Bras back.
Yeah.
We used to matter.
Well, I think it's a little different when it's your coach is tied to some stuff, But like you got a roster of 100 players. They're not all going to be good guys,
So do you want Boo Carter back or you not want Boo Carter back? You're firmly in the camp of bringing him back, because I thought you'd started the show talking about the culture thing. Did you not start the show saying that you'd been brainwashed by Josh Heupel's propaganda about how nothing's bigger than the T?
Are you talking to me or Bubba?
You.
Oh, well, you're staring at Bubba.
Well, I'm looking in the camera.
It's kind of confusing me.
I don't like turning around because we're on camera here, so I'm looking into the soul of everyone who's watching.
Oh, I see.
I'm staring directly.
Well, I think that's different than
your eyes.
I think it's
into
different
your
than,
heart.
Yeah.
Into your souls.
What exactly was your question, Bubba? What was your prompt?
You said you're basically win at all cost guy. You said that you basically don't care about culture. You basically don't care about whether or not your players are good individuals.
Well, see,
correct,
I think there's two different things here. I do care about team culture. I need the guys to have a good chemistry and everything.
You can't have a good chemistry whenever you got guys running around going crazy.
So if they're all doing that, if they're all criminals, and I mean, Florida again in 2008 obviously had a good enough culture. Or did their talent just supersede all that? Was Urban Meyer just such a great coach that superseded all that? See, I don't think we're at that point. We're not at that championship level, really. So you want your locker room to be good.
Next up, fans aren't entitled to anything.
Fans aren't entitled to anything. I didn't know if you were playing the drum. Sorry, Bubba. I would say that I guess that's a fact. I hate saying it because, if you don't owe the fans anything, then like, what's the point of being a fan? But like, ultimately, no one's making you be a fan. You know what I mean? Like, now, do I think it's good business to like tell the fans to go to hell and just like reject them and just do the opposite of what they want? No, I don't think that's good. But if I own the team, I'd be like, hey, I don't owe you people anything. Go root for somebody else. If you don't love the Cubs, go root for somebody else. We're building that statue for Steve Bartman. He deserves it. He's a hero. No one's making you be a fan. You're not entitled to anything. You can't tell us. Like Titans fans, for example, they always love crying. Or at least I don't even know if they're real Titans fans, but like the weird Titans/Vols fans, like, oh, you owe it to us to draft Vol players. Oh, draft Hendon Hooker. He's a Vol. You're not entitled to that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, you're not entitled to get to pick like who's on the roster and such like that. Like, are you entitled to be like, hey, we want the troughs back in the stadium? I don't know. I guess I'm gonna go Cap though. They're not entitled to it. Or Facts if you said they aren't entitled to it. I think they should be. It's good business. But no, not entitled to anything.
I gotta go Cap. Fans are entitled to certain things. We call it basic fan rights. Like if you go to the stadium, you're entitled to a bathroom. They have to have bathrooms there for you to use. It's a basic fan right. You're entitled to a drink of water. They have to have water to survive, cups of water, water fountains, things like that. So there are a few things fans are entitled to. So just by definition, I'd have to go Cap.
I feel like those two are just more or less legal matters.
But you are entitled to them in the stadium. Medical
Legally.
care. If you have a heart attack in the stadium, I think you should be entitled to that. The guy comes around with the defibrillator and starts beating on your chest. I think you should be entitled to that. Certain things like that. So if you're just talking about like the team winning or whatever, though, like, no. Cap.
Wow.
It sucks because it comes across as anti-fan, but like, I don't think fans get to dictate everything. Again, I think it's good business.
Well, yeah. I mean, at a certain point, you can say that fans are not entitled to anything, but if you just don't win and you trash and you don't do anything your fans want, like eventually you have 10,000 people in your stadium, you're going to lose a lot of money.
Right. But that's just a business decision at that point.
Yeah. I guess you could argue whether or not that means your fans are entitled or not. I don't know.
Now that that's out of the way, can I interest you boys in a little? Don't step there. It's a landmine.
Oh,
that sounds way more fun.
Landmine.
So,
landmine.
I'll let you pick between these couple categories here. We've got which TV dad would you want to be yours? Who's going to win the World Series this year? The best old school rappers? The best excuse for missing a date from a female's perspective? Items that have become way too expensive.
I want to do the date one.
Or the most expensive movies.
Date one.
I like that one too. And items that have become too expensive. I like both of those.
All right, so the best excuse for missing a date from a woman's perspective. She's being the DD for a friend.
Okay, that's dead last.
He's an Uber driver.
She simply has a headache.
No, women and their headaches. Drink some water, Tiffany, and get back to work. Am I right?
She has to work.
Has to work. There we go.
She's having a family emergency.
Family emergency. Oh, she's family oriented.
She just wants to be alone right now.
Oh, red flag there.
Goth.
Bubba's ears just perked up there. Hey, tell me more.
She's feeling a little sick.
Oh, she's been knocked up by another man.
She's having lady problems.
That one's okay. You can stay home. You're good on that one.
She's just not that into them.
Okay.
At least that one's honest.
She just sees you as a friend.
Oh, the most painful one.
And food poisoning.
And we're looking for the best excuse or the worst excuse?
The best excuse.
So the one the one that we think is the most acceptable.
So these are going to be voted on from like a female angle, probably?
Yes.
Okay. Like, what's the best excuse for getting out of a date?
You want to go first or second?
Granted, I can't confirm that all females voted on this, you know.
I'll go either one first, I guess. I don't know. Get rid of food poisoning.
Number 10.
Wow.
I've heard all these.
You had a girl tell you she had food poisoning? That'd be tough.
I know the most common ones. I've heard them a lot.
I'm going to go with the DD. You can't tell people you got to be the DD tonight.
Number 8.
Okay. That little pause there made me nervous, Bubba.
Lady problems. Get rid of that.
Number 6.
Oh, okay. I thought that was going to make it down to my final 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think that's a pretty good excuse. Like, hey, it's that time of the month. I don't feel good. I'm not going to be any
feel like
fun.
that's more of an excuse on the date.
Here, I'll take the free food. Just so you know, I got to go home afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't think you should say you just want to be alone right now. That's a red flag.
Number 7.
Okay. Let's get rid of. I feel like I have a headache. Has to be. Get rid of the headache.
Number 4.
So I know you don't have the context. I'm just thinking out loud. If we're trying to like get rid of the worst excuses, is this like to keep the guy liking you or just to let him down easy and like get out of the date? Because like I feel like just saying, hey, I see you as a friend, that's a good way to get out of the date, but like you're not going to talk to that guy anymore.
I think I would take it as like to get rid of him.
Yeah, I'll cross off feeling sick.
Ooh.
And that'll do it. That is the number 1.
Damn it.
Is feeling sick. Number 2 was not that into them. Work was number 3. Just a friend was number 5. And family emergency was number 9.
Man, I thought family emergency should be number 1.
I thought it would be up there too.
When you just went with headache and food poisoning, I
feel like there's too many differentiations of being sick.
Well, yeah, that's why I went with feeling sick, because I thought maybe food poisoning and headache would take some votes away from feeling sick, because it's all kind of the same. Well, that's on me. My bad. My fault. I blew up.
Some of these are very similar to getting out of work. Family emergency, feeling sick, not that into you.
Yeah, sorry guys, I can't come in today. I'm just not
Last
that
call on the
into
other
it.
side. Stick with us. Let's talk sports on Fan Run Radio.
You're listening to Fan Run Radio, the sports humans. Rickard Ridge Barbecue, located in beautiful Cove Lake State Park. Rickard Ridge is home of the best ribs in the volunteer state. Smoked daily by pitmaster Mark Rickard. The barbecue at Rickard Ridge is mouth-watering, fall-off-the-bone delicious. Take the scenic drive up I-75 to exit 134. For directions and to look at the rest of the menu, visit Rickard Ridge online at rickardridgebbq.com.
Airlines have just reduced their prices even more. Book 30 days in advance and save big.
Want the absolute lowest price? Travel hotline right now for prices so low we can't publish them anywhere. The only way to access our low rates and save up to 70% is to call. Save hundreds on your vacation tickets by calling right now. You can fly anywhere in the world and pay discount prices on your airline tickets. Book a flight today to London, Paris, Madrid, or anywhere else you want to go and pay a lot less guaranteed. Call the International Travel Department right now at Low Cost Airlines.
800-631-1754. 800-631-1754. 800-631-1754. That's 800-631-1754.
Blackford Veterinary Surgery Referral specializes in surgeries not regularly performed by your pet's general veterinarian. They're currently accepting referrals from vets all across the country. With their newly renovated state-of-the-art surgery center and highly trained staff, clients can rely on professional and thorough care. If your vet says that your pet needs surgery or rehab, ask for a referral to Blackford Vet and let them get your best friend back on its feet. Located conveniently in West Knoxville. For more information, visit blackfordvetsurgery.com.
Yee-haw! I've been hooting and hollering ever since I started betting with the VIP Play app. VIP Play has more than 200 leagues, every bet type you can imagine, live betting and live hosts, all with 24/7 support from real live people when you need them. Start betting better with the VIP Play app today.
Don't be a better, be a better with VIP Play today.
Download VIP Play today or head to VIPPlayApp.com. Make sure you use the promo code FANRUN to take advantage of their welcome bonus and so they know that we sent you. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-8899-789. Must be 21 or older and located in Tennessee to bet.
The Drive with Russell Smith. Weekday afternoons from 3 to 6.
Join us weekday afternoons here on Fan Run Radio. We'll be discussing all the latest Tennessee football, basketball, and baseball news with expert analysis from special guests along with your phone calls. It's The Drive, weekday afternoons from 3 to 6, right here on Fan Run Radio.
Flagship station for Tennessee fans. This is Fan Run Radio, Knoxville.
Breaking news in the NFL, because we love our football, we love our NFL. Justin Fields carted off from practice after suffering a leg injury. Did say that he was walking with his own power after being carted off. So it's not like his leg has been amputated or it's been broken, but we don't know how serious of an issue it was for Justin Fields, but something to keep an eye on there.
Justin Fields, a pair of crutches.
The backup would be Tyrod Taylor, Adrian Martinez, and Brady Cook.
That's a pretty good backup with Tyrod Taylor. I mean, he's kind of that low ceiling, decent floor guy right now.
Tyrod Taylor, that's still a good backup. I feel like that was a good like 5 years ago. You think he still got it?
You might be right there. Maybe he's not that guy anymore. But yeah, like 2 or 3 years ago, he was kind of the best backup. But yeah, I still thought he was solid 2 years ago when he played. But
yeah, maybe
I don't know
he
about
still
last
got it.
year. All right, Bubba, what did we miss?
In the MLB draft, we have 2 more Vols. A.J. Russell signing over the slot value.
Yeah, A.J. Russell got a lot of money over his slot value, so shout out to him. We had talked about how yesterday it seemed like most of the Vols are going undervalue. A.J. Russell said, that ain't going to be me.
Andrew Fisher will continue that under slot value streak as he signs for 3.5 roughly.
It's a good deal for him, though. It gets paid. Like, I mean, both he and Liam Doyle get to officially cash in. Gavin Keelan, Tennessee got. Man, it sucks that we did not have the season we thought we were going to have because you brought in 3 first-rounders in the transfer portal. Like, if you had told me you were going to hit on all 3 of those guys, we'd have thought we were back in Omaha and maybe winning the championship again.
Quickly, just while we're on the topic, Tennessee baseball comes in at number 7 in the way too early top 25 poll.
Is that with or without a Dalton Bargo?
I don't have that information.
There's some rumblings, but that's all I'll leave there. We have the Cubs hosting the All-Star Game in 2027.
Well, I think the rumblings are that we might not have a spot for him. Like, I mean, we got a numbers crunch going on, man.
We do. There's been a mass exodus, and I expect it will continue for Vol baseball.
But we brought a lot of people in, too. I mean, like, it's a mass exodus, but it's also like you brought a lot of guys in the transfer portal, and let's face it, I don't want, as a fan, both Dalton Bargo and Reese Chapman back. I don't want both of them. I can maybe work with one of them, but I don't want both of them. But both those guys thought that they were going to be drafted and like headed to the pros, and now it's just kind of awkward because I think you like made the plan like, hey, we're moving on. And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, actually, I'm back. Not so fast, my friend. Maybe you aren't back.
In the world of NASCAR, we have Richard Petty having an alcohol sponsorship for possibly the first time ever. Kind of goes against his code. Also, they're going to be racing in San Diego.
Hold on,
at Coronado Base.
He's going to be driving around promoting.
No, not him. Well.
Right, but I mean his team. I know he's not driving anymore, Bubba. I'm not that dumb when it comes to NASCAR. He's going to be driving around with just White Claw all over the hood.
They've partnered with Sugarland Shine for a 25% ABV juice drink.
Is it like?
I think it's like a moonshine kind of base drink.
Oh, okay. So not like stuff they're selling in cans, like in the liquor store, right?
It might be a jar, I think.
Okay. 25% is not that.
But yeah, for the first time ever in his career, I believe. Also, yeah, racing at San Diego Coronado Beach. The area of Top Gun Maverick, I believe.
I've been there.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
It's right across. Wow. You go right over the bridge from San Diego.
Also, Grateful Dead is going to be putting their spot on an IndyCar this weekend for their 60-year anniversary. We have the MLS All-Star Game winning, but without Messi.
No Messi? No All-Star Game then.
We have a New Jersey Little Leaguer fighting a suspension for bat flipping for the Little League World Series.
Actually, no. The kids don't need to be bat flipping. I'm all for having fun. But the Little League World Series, that's what we always say, it's sacred, the kids. Well, all right, no bat flipping. No running around the damn Savannah Bananas either. Show some damn respect. Play the game the right way. When you get to high school and you get to college, then do whatever the hell you want. But these 12-year-olds need to learn some damn manners. I agree with that suspension. The streets are saying Dalton Bargo is going to end up at NC State. That's where the streets are saying he's going to end up. We'll see how it plays out. No bat flipping if you're 12 years old. Kids these days. That'll do it for us. Bob Baskerville, Sam Beard, Under Review. All that's coming up right after the break.